we find ourselves, once again, in the library of all things. Hello again, my fellow fools, and welcome back to the library of all things. Where our story last left off, we had caught up with what our absentee main character had been up to while she was away. We were also able to learn some of the intentions of the girl that'd been bothering Matthew, though he wasn't terribly impressed by her, regardless of her resolve. Oh, and I had the chance to meet our dear Matthew, though only in passing, and I'm sure right now he doesn't quite understand what role I play in all this, but I was glad to chat, regardless of how utilitarian it may have been. Business comes first, after all. We'll have our chance to exchange pleasantries in due time. Of course, I can converse with my fellow fools freely, and I cherish such conversations as well, generally one-sided as it may be. Suppose I'll give you your turn to talk now, though, and there is something I've been curious about. Do you think I'm trustworthy?
Do you fuck with me?
Do I seem nice?
This isn't an accusation against any of you, though I do know some of you were initially quite apprehensive of me. It is genuinely just a curiosity.
God.
I'll take no offense one way or the other. I'd just like to understand the audience that I'm speaking to.
If you and your bad bitch saw me across the library,
I wouldn't want to get overly familiar if you have your doubts about me, lest I come off as unprofessional, nor do I want to walk on eggshells when I've got your undivided attention.
Can I crash on your couch?
It seems most of you do. I'm glad to hear that. Though given I asked the question without proper warning, it's what I expect the average fool to say. Not that I don't appreciate it, of course. I'm glad that you find something about my presence comforting enough that I might be deemed trustworthy for what responsibilities I have. I'm terribly sorry. I hope that wasn't too self-interested a question. Maybe it's for the best if we keep that off the record. No need to get too personal. It's only a story, after all. It is currently January 13th, same as it was before.
yay!
As it ever was.
I'm still not born yet.
Same as
We
it ever
are.
was.
We are a single day after the release of Britney Spears' Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Oh God.
Oh man.
This is important.
You know what's playing over the speaker.
You're never gonna believe what this pizza place sounds like.
Where we had last left off, you guys were going to meet with Jill at the Knights of Za. I believe that meeting was limited to Voltaire, JD, and Knox, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, Six made a decision.
Yeah, no, Matthew pissed off and has not yet realized that he does not have his dog.
He's gonna figure it out.
he'll figure it out. I
It's gonna
believe
hit
in
him.
Alright, let's see. So you guys take a nice little stroll in the town as you head on over to the Knights of Za, generally kitschy and seemingly unimpressive themed pizza place. I forgot to put JD on this map.
She died.
There you go.
I'm still in touchscreen hell, you guys. I apologize.
Of course, it happens. We have infinite patience for you, Nico.
The freakish trade-off is that you are clear as hell.
Yeah, no, you do have better audio quality on your tablet.
Odd. But you know what? At least there's that. I think Volt is actually not there because he was going to
Oh.
not be around then.
Oh, decision made. Decision made didn't want to show up.
No, he's going. He said he'd meet up with them later, which means he's not there yet.
Yeah, okay.
So he's not there yet, and Billy Billy's not gonna leave you by yourself.
Okay. Oh, okay, so he has the dog now.
Yeah, no, the dog is yours.
Damn it! Fuck me, dog!
I'm sorry you had to leave Billy behind to go into this interview.
Oh, yeah, it's fine, whatever. It's not like it's whatever.
That doesn't seem like it's. You know what? It's fine. Let's not talk about it anymore.
Yes, it is for the best. Looks off wistfully.
You'll get the dog one day, JD.
All right.
Yeah, you enter the Knights of Za. There's plenty of kitschy accoutrement. There's lots of shields on the wall. There's generally like embroidery of like family crests that are somewhat nonsensical, and lots of logos featuring a bear wearing a suit of armor.
Would you like a pizza, JD?
Oh, I'm okay. I have tried pizza before. It was not okay.
Oh. What? Damn. Okay.
I forgot.
Why are you so surprised?
No, it's just most people like pizza. It's just surprising. I didn't. Huh. Did Tommy get you like bad pizza or something?
No, I was at some girl's place, and she had some leftover pizza, and I felt compelled to try some, and it was not very good. Is all.
Rough. Well, I mean, everyone's got their own tastes. Oh, there you are.
And Jill saw you come in, but was politely waiting for you to finish up your dialogue before addressing you to come over. Hi.
Hi. One of our other interviewees should be coming at some point when he's up to it.
Sorry, Nox.
I mean, that's fine. Though he's not making a good first impression.
I don't think so either. This is JD.
Hello.
Hi.
She goes to she offers to shake her hand.
Jill will accept a handshake enthusiastically.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. So tell me, why did you introduced yourself properly to Jill, right, Nox? You gave her your name and such.
She's got like a business card before too, I think.
Oh yeah. You handed off your business card, but it probably has like your like actual name on it, which she's not going to approach pronouncing.
Mm-hmm.
So why did you decide to come with Miss Wu today?
Huh? Oh, I don't know, 'cause she's my friend.
Oh,
We're also trying to figure out some of the paranormal stuff together. She's part of this little ragtag team we got going on, looking for things going on.
Oh yes, also that.
oh, okay. I was worried for a second there.
No, she doesn't want to look into it, but she's also just kind of looking into a lot of things. She's got a lot on her plate.
Oh, well, I'd love to try and help take some of that stuff off your plate if I can. But before we get there, we have to go through the initial interviews.
Okay.
So, you want to be a paranormal investigator?
Sure, sounds like a good time.
She sort of falters a little bit when you say sure, as though that's not the amount of enthusiasm she was looking for. But you turn it around.
Definitely am, yes.
So, do either of you feel as though you have ever had a paranormal experience?
Definitely.
Yes.
Oh, would you say that's the root of your interest in talking with me today?
Probably.
Yes.
Fascinating. So I guess I'll ask you a little bit about that so I can get a better read on who you guys are as investigators. Would you mind telling me what happened?
Oh boy, I wonder what the limits are. I guess I'll get told retroactively once I try, huh?
I wonder actually how confidential this is supposed to be.
I mean,
Dogs-
like no one's here
It's
to
not-
stop us from talking about it, right?
That's not really a reason to talk
I
about
wonder
it.
how much you can say before Volk gets pissed off retroactively.
I feel like if there's no one to stop us, then we definitely should be more aware about what we say. Then, no?
How about you lead us off then? Because I feel like spilling whatever. You can try and gauge what you think is okay.
Nox.
Suddenly, this is my job.
Well, I mean, if you're not comfortable with me just saying whatever I want.
Well, I don't. I also don't know what is okay to say. We are in a weird situation, are we not?
You guys seem to have some hang-ups here. Is there somebody else involved in this that you didn't get their say-so on what you could say?
Would you believe me if I
yes.
said it was the dog?
Nox is gonna throw you off a cliff, dude.
She readjusts her glasses and doesn't lose her chipper attitude. I would believe that.
I'm so glad to hear it. Nox is staring at, like, the glasses are a little fucking blocking the eye line, so she's like, I can't get a complete facial read, but like maybe she means that.
Yeah, no, she's got extremely thick bottle lenses that are just hard to see. They catch a glare no matter where she's looking.
Blind.
I suddenly feel like we were the worst people to be here.
I don't know. I feel like it's someone who's interested in this sort of thing. I feel like it'd be fine.
We can shelve that line of inquiry if you don't know how to go about this.
Yeah, if we could come back to that, hopefully when Volt gets here. I hope Volt decides to show up.
Unfortunately, you're relying on Volt.
Well,
That's
since
wild.
you aren't sure what you're able to say about what happened, can you at least say what your responses to it were?
Looking into it more.
What is the right words? I suppose wanderlust and a newfound curiosity.
She nods sharply. Those are familiar feelings. It seems that you guys, at the very least, have an inquisitive heart about this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, one of the kids involved's first reaction was being horrified, if I can remember right.
That seems pretty reasonable. I mean, I guess. I don't really have all the information, but generally people get pretty spooked when they think something out of the ordinary is happening. She wiggles her fingers.
I think I was mostly very excited to get into it.
Oh, really? Is there any way you can elaborate on that?
I suppose as I learned more about the situation, it just sounded like a lot of fun.
She sort of gets a bit quizzical. Learned more about it? From who?
Would you believe me if I said it
know
was the dog?
She sort of looks over to you to sort of address that comment with just like a nod, and then looks back to you, JD. Who would you say you were hearing information from?
I suppose it is another classified third party. I'm very sorry.
No, it's totally fine. To be honest, the details don't really matter all that much. I'm more or less just trying to get a read on you guys as, what you do when you're in the thick of it.
I suppose we can consider them a stranger who is now a friend.
Oh, so you make friends easily.
I'd like to think so.
You seem to have a positive attitude. That's good. It's really unhelpful when people have like an abrasive attitude when they're trying to do any sort of investigative work, it gets run out of goodwill really, really quickly that way.
I did scroll
for sure.
outside the door to see if Volt showed up when Jill was saying that.
Oh no, I suppose I am quite a people person. I like to meet new people and I like to make friends.
I think those are great things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Volt, what's going on? What's going on with you?
Eating chips
Alright,
and
I have to-
playing video
I have to-
games.
I did fight my tablet to unmute. All right, Volt, he's on his way. He's coming. Like for real ass coming. He just left later than they did, so
Yeah,
he
yeah,
can show
you
up actually whenever.
you left later, and
He also has a dog.
we're just sort of generally dragging your feet. You don't really want to come, to be honest.
The when you bring up that topic, the last one coming in and the one that's not leaving a great impression is a bit of a difficult one to talk to sometimes.
That's all right. It takes all sorts. I'm sure he has his own strengths that don't, deal with people.
I think he's the repairman in that repair store, so like probably.
Volt seeing this place and realizing, God damn it, I have a dog.
Yeah, no. Billy doesn't seem to have considered that point yet, just sort of happily click-clack tic-tacking as he walks down the sidewalk.
He stops and sighs and is like, I don't think we can go in there with you.
What? No, come on.
You're a dog.
Yeah, but they don't have to know that I'm in there.
He looks at Billy. It's like, and how do you propose they not notice that you're in there?
I am small. I will just enter like I own the place, and then slink away to where they cannot spot me.
You're very confident in that plan.
Of course. Because I don't have a second one.
I see. Okay. He's kind of like, because I don't think he's like, he knows this place exists, but Vol doesn't seem like he eats out, He's kind of like looking at it, like wondering, like, is this the kind of place that gives a fuck if a dog walks
While you're pondering that, Billy has sort of been needling you a little bit. It's like, why are you taking your sweet time? They're waiting for you,
Yeah, and we're here, so...
Yeah. Despite your best efforts, we have made it.
He looks down at Billy and... It's not to engage.
A good option.
It's just like, I'm not gonna have this conversation with a small dog. Brief moment where he's like, all right, we have a dog. Actually, you know what? They're right by the window. Then again, he also considers, he's like, are my two other teammates intuitive enough to realize I can't enter there with a dog?
Nope.
Yeah, highly unlikely they've considered that.
Yeah, I think he'd
How long until we notice that he's standing outside the door doing nothing?
Okay. He's
probably
after
got the
being
best
like, all right,
view
well, we
about
have to
it.
deal with the dog.
Mm-hmm.
He is gonna push open the door and just let Billy walk in like he doesn't notice small dog with him.
Yeah, fortunately for you, the guys who are manning the counter are having a casual chat at the moment, so they don't see Billy slink in. You have no faith that will continue to be the case.
Yeah, he sure doesn't, but you know what? The dog is in now, so...
Hey, Billy.
If anything else, them noticing a dog is his out to get... is their cue to just get the fuck out.
Hey, Billy, you made it. Hey.
I did make it. Remember, she can't hear me, so she'll think you're crazy if you talk to me too much.
I mean, I've called you magic plenty of times.
Yeah, Jill just sort of readjusts her glasses. Oh, hi. You must be that other friend that they were talking about.
Yeah. Vault. He kind of like, yeah, he sits down. I'm at the whim of the grid as I'm on touchscreen and don't have access to a
Of
keyboard.
course, I got you, man.
Thank you, Lance.
This is Vol. He's a repairman at so-and-so repair shop. This is Jill, paranormal investigator.
Hi.
Well-
Pleased to meet you, Jillian Warner.
Hey.
Volt, you seem wise. How much do you think we should divulge to this lady?
Hi. You should ask me that question instead.
He remembers. He's like, oh, now I remember why I took so long to come here. And he looks at Knox and is like, that depends on how much you've already said.
JD pats Billy on the head and kind of leans in. I'm not supposed to talk to you right now, though.
But like, she already thinks I'm crazy.
Then I'll
so
just
I
say it
can't.
ambiently to the room. There is no reason to have her involved.
Okay, thank you. I figured that would be the case.
Volt's looking at Knox. Looking at Knox.
Alright.
Yeah, you continue to sort of make ambient small chat with Jill as Billy continues talking. Like, I get it if you think that she has some insight that'll be helpful, but unless we have a good reason to involve somebody else in here, I don't really see the reason. Again, bear in mind here, I'm working under the impression that there's a bad actor at play somewhere around here. Do we know it's not her?
No, but she seems nice.
I'm sure she does.
Knox says this just on the ground, petting Billy, so to seem less weird about it.
I suppose to one end, we're not even sure it is someone we've already made friends with.
Like, there's no way of knowing, but like, I don't know, man. Just like maybe be like 30% more confident.
Okay.
I can't stop you. I'm just a dog. It's your world, not mine. But like, just be careful, please.
Volt does, while this small chatter is happening, does look over to the pizza guys, and then for a second, like, kind of leans under the table to look like he's, like, motioning to Billy, and he's like, get under the...
Scoots under the table and around so that you are now obscuring the bulk of him.
Yeah, Volt was like, I want Billy hidden.
Alright, I've been looked at funny enough. I don't think we're supposed to tell you anything until we get a little closer about it.
He pats Billy.
Hey, that's totally fine. It must have been a pretty personal experience if you're this hesitant about it.
I'd like to tell you more. I really would.
No, it's totally fine. I get it. She smiles, clearly genuinely not bothered.
Okay. Well, let's see. Well, now that everyone, we're probably not getting Matthew. Matthew's the kid that was involved that was quite scared with how things went down.
No, Matthew took off.
Yeah.
Where is that boy?
Like,
Shrug.
he like booked it, right?
Oh yeah, he ran real fast, left Billy in the shop.
I would imagine he has retreated to his home without me, his faithful companion.
That's Billy.
Yeah. Are there any particular interview questions you feel important for basically the whole crowd?
Okay. I suppose I'll start with the fundamental question. Do you think ghosts are real?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't not believe it.
There's instances of something. I don't think everything that claims to be a supernatural incident is one.
No,
Jill
ghosts
nods.
Are,
That's a sensible way to look at it.
ghosts are real.
And what makes you say that?
Lots of family superstition. I just subscribe to it.
It's obvious to tell she's not terribly impressed by that logic, but it's also not surprising.
And also, just after the event in general, I feel like just about anything could be happening. I can refer to the event without sees looks. I can refer to it without. Things happen. I can believe in things after something happened, right? Like that's normal.
Nox is fucking wiggling in her chair, bro.
I see her. He stops for a second. He's like, hold on. I was taking care of the dog. What? Catch me up, please.
We mentioned that an event happened and we didn't talk about it. I said it involved Billy, but I didn't say
Billy
anything
was there.
else.
Yes. Okay. Volt is like, okay, that's. I'm just gonna take that at face value.
Sounds like it wasn't too much of a disaster.
Volt, who is experiencing existential dread, like persistent existential dread, is like, sure.
Well, it seems like there's a decent mix. General belief, sort of a skeptical sure, and completely undecided. I think that level of diversity is important in any sort of investigatory group. You gotta have alternate perspectives. She smiles.
And where would you be at, if you don't mind?
Me, huh? She ponders for a moment. We find ourselves, once again, in the library of all things. Trust your gut. That's a fairly common piece of advice, given in many contexts. Though, as far as advice goes, it effectively amounts to don't overthink it, trust your intuition. It is an innocent piece of advice by itself, though it can easily be twisted beyond recognition. Don't overthink it can become ignore the facts at an alarmingly fast rate. Why is that, do you think? As a fellow fool, I can only speculate, though I have my theories. Primarily, we are bored. We live in a world where spectacular things happen billions of times a day, but through the eye of a disinterested observer, the world is dull. Same as today as it was yesterday. If it were more like a story, then it'd be far more interesting. A story where you could be the main character as the world around you morphs from common doldrums into a plane where the spectacular is happening right before your eyes. All it takes is one charismatic sort to say, throw away your skepticism. If you trust your intuition like I do, then the world around you can be filled with magic for the rest of your life. You can be like me. You can be a hero in this story. Because you were brave enough to trust your gut. It is easy to see why a fool would take them up on it. And I'm not here to lecture them for doing so. Instead, I'm here to ask you, my fellow fools, what if someone whose intuition says time and time again, the stories I am being told are just stories. Someone who searches for magic every day, even when she knows it won't be out there.
I love her.
You go, girl. Oh, that description almost fucking switched my gut reaction. I was like, magician. That description, I was like, no, whoa. But no, this makes sense still. So, well, thank God. This was my initial guess.
I think there's gotta be something out there. I mean, there's so many stories that people have. They can't all be wrong. She sort of frowns a little. Of course, every story I've checked out has been wrong so far. But I get the feeling my luck will turn around at some point.
I'm sure it will. Do not give up hope. I'm sure something wild and crazy is just around the corner.
I didn't plan on giving up hope.
That's
Awesome.
good to hear. Nox internally frowning. I want to tell you everything. That'd be so funny. It'd be so fucking funny. I get to watch someone pop off for fun. Yay! I love watching people pop off.
I, Nico, am on Nox's side. Unfortunately, I motioned to vault.
I'm sure whenever we get to tell you our story, you'll get to find something real. Whenever they feel like I can get to it.
Hey, it's
just like looking at her like, what is wrong with you?
She's staring back at Volt as a fucking proxy for Billy.
It's all right, really. There's no pressure. I'm not going anywhere.
True, there will be a lot of time. I do hope to see you around more because I do need help. This is not something I'm accustomed to.
Of course. I'll be more than happy to help, so long as you are willing to help me. I've got my own leads that I need to explore, of course, and I could always use an extra set of hands, if nothing else, to make sure that I'm not missing anything.
It's not the same field, but like an investigator's investigator. I'm sure some of this has to cross up. I'm probably more than willing.
Well, then consider us official, unofficial partners.
Lovely. Goes for.
She reaches over to shake your hand.
Yep.
Would you guys like some pizza?
Sure.
Yeah, I think I can go for a slice. Goes over and checks up on Billy. How about you? You want pizza?
She gets up and you approach Billy as well. This is too many people too close to the dog in too short a time. Instinctively, he sort of juts out of the way like, no!
Oh? Dun, dun, dun. Line of sight.
This employee's eyes lock onto Billy. He looks over to you guys.
Vault is tired.
Hello!
Hey, you guys can't have the dog in here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Miss over here points at JD. She needs him.
Yeah, he steps out. I understand that. It's mostly a sanitation thing. There's a lot of people who are allergic to dogs. It's, we just can't have them in here.
Okay. Well, in that case.
We'd be happy to accommodate in other ways, but, sorry.
Oh, it's cold outside. Okay.
If you're gonna get a pizza, get it to go, and we walk and talk. Come on, Billy. We have to leave now. Meanwhile, he's like, I told you. Looking at Billy like, I told you.
Leans wild. Do you want a pizza?
I would love a pizza.
What's your favorite topping?
Oh my god, I get to pick.
Listen, we can't be in a pizza place and not dog a pepperoni. Like, come on now. We're all on the same page on this.
Yeah, no, as he's being escorted out, it's like, pepperoni! Get me some pepperoni!
Yay! Don't worry, Justin, because of the inconvenience, I think I got this covered. We'll take like one pepperoni to go, if that's alright.
No, of course. Yeah.
A single pepperoni. Like, just put it in your hand.
Surely they will understand. Surely the Knights of Zar are not so mealy bedelia about it, right? Surely not.
No, the Knights of Za very sensibly ring up your order as you wanted and not what you said.
All right.
Deflates
But yeah,
outside.
do call me anytime if you need any help investigating. I'm actually relatively free with some things going on at the moment.
Of course. Just try to lay off the sauce on the job, all right?
Yeah. It was just cold and I was stuck outside for a bit.
Nox, you hear scratching in the back of your head, a voice responding to that comment saying, "Square."
Not even something Nox is going to address. Wow, the voices in my head sure sound like me.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
I don't know if I'll ever acknowledge them for a while. I might be late to the party.
Yeah, while you're outside, Billy's like, all right, so I'll admit, I sort of blew that one.
No, that's fine.
The stakes were pretty low, though.
He nods. He's like, yeah, no, I mean, what's the worst they were gonna do? Kick us out? That's what happened. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
He like slides down. It's just kind of pats Billy.
What's your stance on spilling all of the beans? You didn't seem to hop on board with it, so I assume you're on my side.
There's no reason to tell everyone things they don't need to know.
My thoughts exactly.
He looks at Billy and he was like, if I'm honest with you, the whole reason I agreed to come, I knew.
I knew she was gonna do it some more.
That makes sense.
Vault is like, I didn't want to talk about the dog anymore.
She needs to be kept on a leash or something.
Nox in her own head. The burden of knowledge belongs to everyone. That way they can figure it out on their own. More heads is always better.
Solve the puzzle of the talking dog. How are you doing?
Oh, well, me? I'm doing great.
That's good. He's just kind of like decompressing after being forced into a social situation he hated.
Yeah, Billy sits there, his tail wagging. The thought scratches through your brain for a moment. You could maybe ask him about his life and his past. He'd probably have things to say. You don't do that, of course, but you think about it.
JD at the door.
Hey guys, what's going on?
I am a dog, so I have to be outside.
I know, that's
Yeah.
total horseshit.
Such is the life of a dog in the city.
Restaurants suck.
Restaurants, cool.
Jesus!
Why do you insist on being a contrarian?
Not contrary. You wrong.
If restaurants are so cool, why don't they let cool dogs in there, huh? You say nothing because you know that I am right.
You good?
Sorry, I have a demon speaking to me.
Oh.
Billy gives you a sniff. You smell about the same as when you got here. Hold on. He starts trying to cycle through your ambient smell to get to your soul smell.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, that was not polite.
Oh no, do I smell that bad? Sniffs her pits.
something inside you. It smells... it smells sick.
Yeah, it must be this guy.
Am sick. Dog, right.
Oh. What do you need, like vitamins?
Doomed.
Apple?
Yes.
See, so
Yes.
not to.
Apple. Still doomed.
No need to be so negative.
Not negative. Positive. Positive. Doomed.
We'll see about that.
Okay.
Oh.
He's gone now, I think.
Okay.
He seems
should get
chatty.
I should get an apple.
Yes!
Does he yell that in my head?
Yeah.
Alright, I get it. Excited much.
He looks over at you, Volt. Have you been having any brain chatter?
Yeah. He sits there and he's like, yeah.
Whatever's in your mind also feels the need to comment. Yeah, it was probably the right option. There's no reason to keep it from him.
Yeah, I know.
JD thinks, oh no. Oh no. We left Miss Knox in there alone. Hold on.
So, like, hypothetically, if I were to try, like, once they trust you a little more, if I tried to, like, what test could I do to prove to you that a dog could talk?
Oh,
hey.
Well,
Oh, god damn it!
looks back over to you. Oh, did you forget something?
I just wanted to hang out with the girls.
I wasn't going to make anything happen. It was just hypotheticals, I swear.
Oh, I know. I totally trust you. I just want to hang out with the girls.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
to answer your question, if the dog was able to look at, like, I don't know, say like a card in my hand, and then be able to tell you what the card is, and you would know without seeing it, that'd be pretty good. It'd at least be a start.
JD is pondering.
Takes that legal
JD's
pad and writes this down. All right, I figured it would be some simple trick like that. That wouldn't be too difficult.
JD is sitting here pondering how defensive she got, like she's a kid in trouble.
She knows you like Billy. Maybe you're on his side about it. You also didn't want me to snitch too much. I just want things to be easy once it's allowed, you know? Okay. Whenever they let me off my goddamn leash, you'll be the first to know.
Jill sort of adjusts her glass and says, "Hey, I don't mean to stick my nose where it doesn't belong here. It kind of seems like you're stressing your friends out."
Probably. But they're all like worried about things. But like I think asking for help is probably the better way to go about it. They don't think so, but also one of them stays inside.
Well, asking for help is a perfectly fine thing to do, and like, hey, the fact that you want help is good, but helping someone without their consent isn't really helping them.
I see the advantages to both sides, though I do think the pros to our other friends' thoughts and processes make a little more sense at the moment than is being as gung-ho as we would wish to be.
Thank God for JD.
Being on the side of caution is never wrong for the most part, I think. She ponders this.
I mean, if you're gonna enter the world of absolutes, there's always a wrong time for everything, but I get what you're saying.
Yes, thank you.
I don't get to do my job very well when I'm too cautious about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I know where you're coming from. It's just not how I operate.
I totally understand that.
Jill sort of steps around you. Well, consider for a moment that right now you're not doing your job. You're interacting with your friends.
I'm gonna hang out with people more.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I need
Okay.
to release some.
I
JD
don't have an
JD ponders that.
eraser. Oh wait, I have this. Here, that's an
JD
eraser.
Brad.
JD ponders this. Billy did say that hanging out with people would also technically be part of the job.
Yeah, no, you guys mill around for a while longer. Eventually, you will receive your pizza, and you'll be able to scatter to the wind as you see fit.
leans
We should try to get Billy back to Billy's house, to Matthew's house.
leans over to JD while walking, talking. We are friends, right?
I consider you a friend.
Awesome.
I'd consider you a friend if you toss me a Roni.
Here you go.
Consider us best friends for life.
Awesome. This is great. Maybe I am bad at this. I'll have to work on that.
Yeah, Jill parts ways with you guys, gives you her relevant contact information, and says, "Don't be a stranger." And also, I will call you first if I feel it appropriate if I need some help in the immediate term. Okay, bye.
That makes sense. Bye bye.
Right. Doing no. I'm okay. So I know where Matthew lives. I don't know if he would love it if I if I just dragged all of you there.
I mean, what's gonna happen? Is it far?
Is he like there even?
I mean, like I don't know. Like
You
maybe.
You are a dog, yes? Do you think you could sniff him out?
My ambient flower stench.
He looks around. Okay, so I know that movies and TV don't tell you this, but like dogs that sniff people out, right? Like they're trained to do so, and generally they're like specialized in doing so in the particular area where they're trying to go. And like a busy city is like the hardest place for a dog to find anybody.
Wait, but you have magic nose.
Can't imagine how trained you'd be. You used to look like puts hands to like measure out how big Billy seems. Takes a close look at Billy. You're like probably around 2, yeah?
That's right. I am too.
Could you not detect through magical scent? You are trained in this way that normal dogs are not.
Like, yeah, I'm able to pick out some otherworldly scents on people, but like even that's like subject to interference.
Hold on. You're staying there in secret, right? Can you even get in the house?
No.
Yeah.
Perhaps hunting him down would be a bad idea then.
How?
Perhaps you should stay at someone else's place for a while. We can call... would also maybe be a bad idea. Call him up later? Let him know that you forgot? That he forgot him?
You want to keep Billy, don't you?
I mean, obviously. But that's besides my point.
I mean, I would love to, and I would love to stay with you. But your place is also a place of business.
I understand. It is a tragic world that I live in. I am simply trying... I'm not trying to bring Billy along with me simply because I want to. I'm simply trying to figure out what to do in this confusing situation.
How sneaky are you about having your little room in the back? I don't take it that it's very soundproof about it if you can keep quiet, though.
Sort of the more immediate problem is that, like, you are rapidly approaching operating hours, and Tommy will for sure see you bring a dog into this place, and he's probably not going to stand for it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe he would understand the peculiar situation.
Surely we can melt his icy heart. I am a very cute dog.
And I'm a very agreeable woman.
It'll work, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
We got plenty of time tonight. I can come with.
Oh, yeah,
If you
we can
want to.
hang out and convince him together.
Sure, if you want to. The more the merrier. She looks over at Volt. I assume that you would like to rest.
Vault, who is still sitting on the concrete, is like, yeah, I would appreciate that.
Hmm.
Well,
I hope you have a good rest of your day.
would you like some of this pizza for taking back to your shop?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nux like
You
tries to like
You-
tear up some of the box so we can split up some of this pizza.
Yeah, you lean
It's
over
fine,
and reach for a slice, and instantly, like, your mind palace freezes. Like, now consider for a moment the implications of what would happen were you to take the slice with the obviously largest amount of pepperoni. It could potentially cause discourse amidst your companions, but you would get the highly essential pizza-based nutrients.
You get stomach hurty.
It's like, I don't think it's that serious.
You don't think it's that serious, but it could be.
It almost certainly is not.
JD sniffs fresh pizza for the first time. Hold on, wait.
Well, you want to give it a shot? I can.
Hmm.
I'm not. I wouldn't mind finishing it off if you don't like it.
Maybe this one's different.
If you don't act quickly, you're going to miss your chance to take the slice that you want.
She
I
tries
don't-
to take the slice. She tries to take the slice with the biggest
most
amount of pepperoni. Yeah.
The hands are reaching. Dun, 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 dun,
Yes!
dun, dun,
Roni!
That's a lot happening. Voltu does not have that strong a thought about how much pepperoni is on his pizza. It's like, do you want that one?
Looks at both their hands. I wonder who's gonna reach for the one with the most pepperoni first.
She takes it.
Gonna have it.
You've obtained a heavily Ronied slice.
She hesitantly bites into it.
It's so much better than that other pizza. You
Oh
can
my
only
God.
assume that this means that Kim has bad taste in pizza.
I suppose it is true. Everyone has different opinions. This is incredible. Holy fuck.
Yeah, there we go.
Take rest, yours, quick, take.
I am not a gluttonous hog.
Hog!
Oh dear. Was it the voice?
The
Yours
voice
is
is
really
telling
fighting
me-
you, huh?
The voice is telling me to take the entire pizza. That would be greedy of me.
And it was.
Pizza is in slices for obvious reasons, I assume, to be shared.
I'm sorry it's not gonna be able to stay warm, but yeah, pops open the top so like, she can put like 4 slices on a thing for fucking Volt to take home. Here you go.
Thank you. He's like,
Share with the other guy that runs it.
yeah. He's like,
Looks what's left. This is probably enough for
Alright.
Tommy.
And indeed, it probably is. You all part ways with your Zah. Alright.
Dear Delilah.
Matthew!
Yeah.
Matthew.
Matthew, where are you at? What you doing? Like, do you want us to follow you today? Do you want to go to tomorrow? What's the his app?
I think he's just wandered off somewhere into the city aimlessly in the hopes of finding somewhere to go cry. He's not found a space yet. And he's getting more and more kind of overwhelmed. Like, no.
Yeah, no, you've been wandering the city to try and find a nice place to cry, but unfortunately the city is populated, it is also cold, and it's also getting to be your curfew.
This is the end.
All of these things are bad.
This is the end.
Yeah, I can bring you to a spot for you to have a sad boy moment though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for a brief moment, you are able to muster up a thought of rebellion. You're able to think, consequences be damned. They won't care if I'm a little late on my curfew. So you go and tuck yourself away at the library.
It is, it's pretty late, so it's kind of empty, so he's going to kind of speed walk to the back as fast as he can. That corner. Okay, no eye line. No one can see me. And he sort of slumps against a shelf and just kind of holds his head in his hands.
As you sit there languishing, a voice echoes through your head. Oh, sweet misery.
He kind of freezes up at that and like opens one eye. Like, is this like a visible thing?
No.
Okay, yeah, so he definitely does look around him like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
As you look around trying to find it, you're able to sort of start to focus your eyes and see a hazy illusion of something, but you can't pin down where it is or what it is. You don't need your eyes to know me. I'm simply here to wallow, like you.
Yeah, I know you.
And I know you. So we can skip the introductions.
He scowls.
Do you hate me?
I think so.
You're not alone.
Ugh. This is your fault.
I couldn't agree more.
Why can't you just be fucking normal?
Because I fell in love with the wrong sort. There's nothing left to do about it but wallow. We are stuck together now.
Great. That's just fucking great, isn't it? I just have to live with this forever now? Like,
You could always try and ignore me.
I've been trying.
And this was the best you could do?
Just shut up. Shut up. Kind of smacks behind him as if, like, he's even there.
Reject me all you like, but misery loves company.
Oh, shut up!
Fine. We don't have to talk, but I'm not going anywhere.
figures as much. You can sort of still feel like the presence just like still sitting there. He's just like, God, fucking get out of here.
But he will not. As you sit there wallowing, sparse as this library may be, someone does enter your general vicinity.
Zooms out camera. Oh no. Oh no.
You've been spotted on the floor, crying and languishing. Your life is over.
He stares like a deer in headlights, like...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I just need to put this back. And then...
No, you're fine.
Yeah, he puts a book up on the shelf. You okay? You're not hurt or anything, are you?
What? Oh. No, I'm fine.
Of course we're hurt.
Pain smile. I'm fine.
What kind of an idiot would ask that? We're on the floor crying.
Internally, shut up! Would you just shut up, please? We need to act normal, please!
Oh, that's good at least. Sorry, it's not my business. I'll leave you to it.
No, you're fine. Sorry, I'm in the way. Sorry, I'll awkward scoot.
You haven't learned anything. Never stop your languishing for anyone. Like, what are they going to do? Solve it? No.
Internally, he is like choking him out, like silence, ghoul.
This kid seems to be a little bit out of his depth here, but he's definitely concerned for you.
Oh no, he's nice. No.
Did you see the game the other day?
Huh?
Oh God, no! You're doomed. This will only make you feel worse. You didn't watch the game.
Which one? Which one was that again?
Yeah. He just sort of chuckles. All right, not a sport guy. No, that's that's all right.
I play a different sport. I'm sorry.
No, what do you do?
Oh, I do archery.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. He sort of mimics pulling back a bow and arrow. His form is terrible. I always liked it in movies. Looks cool and fun too.
It's a little less glamorous than the movies, but yeah, it's fun.
He's trying to relate. He's not even laying down. He doesn't get it.
No one gets it. Of course, no one fucking gets it. What are you expecting? No one does this sport. This is all internal.
Of course. Here, do you need a hand?
Huh?
He sort of reaches down towards you. I mean, you'll get a cold sitting on the floor all day.
Oh. Thanks. People are being polite to him. What do?
Yeah,
and he's holding his hand.
Pulls you up off the ground. Notably, your that shadow does not follow you. No, come back.
no, I'm getting my handheld. This is awesome. Shut up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You let go. Hey, it's all right. My name's Nolan.
Nolan, he is so flustered right now, he is going to default to what he used to go by. I'm Maddie.
Hi, Maddie. A pleasure.
Yeah. Stands there like an idiot.
Are you gonna be alright?
What? Oh, yeah. No, I'm tries to casually lean against the shelf. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm normal. No, I feel normal. I'm not sick. I'm fine.
Oh, I'm glad you feel normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel normal now, don't you? Well,
Silent school.
I hope you feel better. Sorry, I'd love to hang around and chat, but I gotta get back before my folks start asking questions.
Oh gosh, yeah, no, I should probably get headed too, actually. Nice meeting you.
Of course.
Waves like an idiot.
Yeah, he returns the small wave. I hope you feel better, Maddie.
Thanks.
And he sort of makes himself scarce.
Just keep staring down the hallway.
And don't tell me you were charmed by that clown.
No, no, of course not. Of course not. That was, I mean, he's got stupid hair, it's, no.
He's got stupid hair, but it's of the times. That's how you know he's from the modern era. Ugh.
And what would you suggest?
Yeah, a paper bag.
Maybe I should put one over you.
Good luck with that. You can't contain me. Nothing can.
Eyes narrow. It's a very conflicted feeling. On one hand, he's devastated. This feeling in him is developed a fucking ego and is talking back to him. Horrible, awful. Don't recommend. And then a really pleasant interaction.
Through which you were getting nagged.
Absolutely. And subconscious, completely unbeknownst to him, he has been twirling his hair the whole fucking while he's just been standing there talking to himself like an idiot. And he realizes it very belatedly and kind of just yanks his hand back down like, no, fuck. Oh gosh, I'm doomed.
Yeah, none of that. You're doomed. You shake it off. You try to regain your confidence. What name did you give him again? Oh no!
Oh, I'm doomed. Why can't you be normal? Why can't you be... I'm going to die. This is going to kill me. I haven't even turned 18. This is going to kill me.
Yes.
Shut up!
He is gonna make it through.
Oh, I'm sorry.
year.
What do you want exactly?
What do you want? Mind your business!
I'm here to commiserate. I'm agreeing with you. God.
Oh, this is going to be the start to something horrible.
You don't want to share your misery. You don't want to share your joy. You don't even want to keep wallowing. You stood up. Get back on the floor.
I will, but not because you told me to. arms crossed.
That's more like it. Yeah, the air that this thing is giving off is not particularly pleasant, as I'm sure you've noticed. But still, despite its best efforts of bringing down your mood, you can't help but continue fluctuating wildly between we're so back, it's so over, we're so back.
This is just the kind of spiral he needed tonight after getting no sleep the previous night, outing himself to a ghost from another dimension, and then having the worst fucking interaction with a classmate of his life.
Yeah. You sit around for a while longer, trying to recover and trying to make sense of what's going on in your life right now. Which is not easy. Especially because, like, you've got a whiner who won't stop complaining about how your life is going right now.
You're stuck with me, jackass. You're stuck with me.
We're stuck with each other.
I don't want to be here either.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Once you're back, you head on home, and you guys manage to go and placate Tommy at least for like a single evening of having the dog around. He's able to empathize well enough after being bribed with pizza.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
yeah.
He gets a hug.
Yay.
Yay.
I'm fine, but do not let the dog slobber on anything that is important.
It's okay. He'll be in my room. If it's anything important, it'll belong to me.
I would never slobber on anything important. On purpose.
I know this, which is why I will not fault you. Billy, yeah, Matthew never noticed that Billy was gone the entire time.
He did notice, however, focus was brought elsewhere. Awful. He feels horrible. Hyacinth doesn't let him stop thinking about it.
He gets home and is like, oh no, the dog, and then he has to deal with it.
Oh no, the horrible smelly dog's gone. Ugh.
Yeah. Everyone's evenings wind down more or less. But before the night truly ends, Volt.
Ah, Vault. Hello.
Yeah.
Tablet, please. I'm begging you. Okay.
As you may or may not recall, you left in sort of a hurry and did not provide much of an explanation to Akil about what was happening. So
No.
he's just sort of been hanging out down here, waiting for you to return.
This is a kill. Why? He does return.
He gives you a quick once over. Sees that you have not been beaten and battered by by whatever you were beaten and battered by last time.
It might surprise you to learn this, Akil, but it was the dog.
He after he's made that snap assessment, he just looks at you and says, "I was in the middle of making dinner."
He's got an apron on.
Volt is like, Volt is first off caught off guard by Akil. Apparently, waiting for him, and is like, yeah. He looks down, and is like, I brought you pizza.
Eyebrow raise.
Hey, it's like. Backtrack. Hey.
I suppose all is forgiven. He takes the pizza.
That's good. Were you waiting here?
Yeah. He takes a bite and begins talking at you with his mouth full. I can't get back to what I'm doing with the shop empty.
Right. Sorry.
It's fine.
So... What did you make? Does Akil usually make dinner?
Yeah, there's not like very good kitchen equipment up there. There's like a hot plate up there in lieu of an oven, so like the options are pretty limited.
These boys are living in style.
They're living in style, baby. So the answer is he answer gives is pasta, which means half-assed pasta, extremely half-assed pasta, because you can't be fucked to both boil water and like heat up sauce. So it's pasta in cold sauce. It was never going to be good.
He's like,
Did you have fun with whatever you were doing?
He's he stops for a moment, like, how do I answer that question?
Let's consider.
Yeah, let's consider.
I'm curious as to why he's asking in the first place. Could it be he has concern for you?
Huh.
He might also just be surprised in general that you seem to be socializing. Maybe he's trying to assess which one of those things is actually happening.
He's like, he's like, both are fully valid.
It would probably be best to dissuade him from the idea that you have been partaking in anything that would be dubious, considering the state that he saw you in previously. He's likely worried about that. Then again, the truth of I've been hanging out with some strangers and a teenager might not be the best angle either.
Where that is also true. Volta's like, these are all good points. It was fine. I'm not really good with social situations.
It's good to get out there sometimes.
Thinks about Nox desperately trying to tell a random stranger the dog. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it was.
There's another weird pause. I am concerned.
What are you You're concerned?
Yes. He seems to be continuing to stare at us. Akil doesn't typically speak to you very often at all. He already got his answer about the previous point. What exactly does he want? Did you do anything wrong recently?
What do you mean wrong? No. Not that I know of. You good?
Oh. Yeah. That does not sound like he's good.
You sure?
He doesn't respond to further inquiry and just sort of turns to head upstairs. Good night, Vault.
Good night.
He's furious.
Weird, right?
It's weird, he's furious. Something is wrong. I'm not sure if he's angry, if he's confused, if he's concerned. I don't know what the angle is.
I don't really know what to do about that.
I am burdened by possibilities.
I probably shouldn't go up there, right?
That would be wrong.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. it's like, okay, well, whatever that is, that'll be something eventually, I guess. Stress unrelenting.
Yeah, no, stress unrelenting.
Goes into his room and, just is gonna stress out about that, I guess.
Yeah, no part of you knows what any of that shit was about.
Horrified and stress unrelenting. He's like, all right, well, I guess that's a situation that is gonna have to clear itself up eventually.
Yeah, you, unsure what to do about that, you instead choose to spend your evening fretting about it.
Yeah, that's basically.
Which, understandable, frankly.
Yeah, he's gonna worry about that. And he's gonna worry about that. He's just gonna worry about that.
Yeah, you spend more or less all night worrying about that.
He's gonna worry about that, and maybe, like, when you sift through activities, but you're like, none of this is helping. Okay, cool. This will be fine. This will be fine.
Yeah, no, after spending like a few hours sifting through activities, eventually you just manage to drain your body of all essential consciousness-based resources. Yeah. Which, typically just leads to an extremely uneventful, or an extremely ungood
Bad
sleep.
Just like really bad.
Yeah, you're just like dead to the world, which naturally is the perfect time to find yourself in the library of all things.
Ah, yes, the place you go when you have a terrible sleep. Apparently.
You look around and see bookshelves for ages upon ages, and you see a woman in front of you. Hello. Welcome to the Library of All Things. My name is Magdalene, and I will be assisting you during your time here.
Hello.
Hello. Although you are only begrudgingly taking steps towards self-actualization, you have been permitted entry into the Library of All Things. We like to reward progress, however it is managed.
This is more of that stuff. Okay.
You have a very long way to go, though it seems a companion in your mind has already been stirred, so you will never be going it alone from this point forward. You will be no doubt glad to hear that the resources available here in the Library of All Things can be at your disposal, though given your personal habits, I will clarify up front that you will not have free reign to wander and peruse this location. This is not a slight against you, simply an outstanding policy. You understand, I'm sure.
That's a good thing to clarify. He's like, I would have had questions otherwise.
There's no need to get into that too much right now, though. Before you're able to do much of anything here, you'll need a library card. I can get that settled for you, though I will have to ask you a few questions in order to do so. Is that alright?
I guess so, yeah.
Super. Please answer to the best of your ability. You can always make changes later. Name?
Voltaire.
Date of birth?
October 28th, 1970.
Goals?
He blinks. I don't know.
That's an acceptable answer. Desires?
I think I'm just trying to get out of here.
She sort of blinks, looks around. Here specifically?
No, not the library. I don't think.
Nah. Thank you for clarifying. Truth?
What about me or in general?
She readjusts her glasses. Whatever it means to you.
He thinks for a second. And he kind of looks around the library and is like, "I'm a fucking mess."
She sort of lightly nods. Lie?
He stops again and looks down at like himself and looks around a little bit and is like, "Everything else."
Excellent. Thank you for your cooperation. Now then, do you feel that this card accurately describes you? The Hermit. A soul for whom solitude does not simply facilitate his search for knowledge, but rather is amplified by the freedom from others' consideration. Someone who would shut themselves away for all eternity, believing that the meaning they find on their own is worth more than the relationships they had sacrificed to find it. Someone whose isolation is their greatest defense against what they do not understand and what they do not care to understand. Someone who believes that were they to disappear, it would largely go unnoticed.
Yeah.
Very good. With a quick flick of her wrist, the tarot card transforms into a blue plastic library card. There is one more small matter to settle. The card works better if there is a photo of you on it. Please, picture yourself for a moment. You may use the mirror on my desk if it will assist the process.
He does take a look at the mirror on the desk.
As you stare into the mirror, you find your reflection begins being rapidly distorted by aggressively drawn black scribbles, quickly overtaking your image. Magdalene very quickly pulls the mirror away. Again, terribly concerning. It seems your image of yourself is clouded with hostility. Such a mentality could find your ego easily overtaken. I must advise that if you find yourself in danger while between worlds, finding your unobscured reflection is essential. And perhaps trying to be a bit kinder to yourself before it comes to that. Though that is admittedly an informal request, so you are under no obligation to follow it. Once you find your reflection, I'm certain you'll be able to return to the Library of All Things, and I'll be happy to assist you in every way that I can. Although, until then, please keep what happened here to yourself. I'll speak with all your companions in due time.
Okay.
Thank you, Voltaire. Until next we meet.
Yeah. Until next time.
Dear Delilah!
Dear Delilah.
Oh, man.
All right. Let me rejigger our calendar. It's currently January 14th. And it's fucking snowing, boys! Oh my god!
Snow day! Snow day!
Hold on.
I'm real.
Does that mean?
I would say woo. But I don't think JD has like a jacket.
Let's go sledding!
We need to take JD shopping, Doug.
It's okay.
She'll get her to like a Burlington coat factory.
She'll go outside anyway. She'll just be really cold.
We gotta go to a Mr. Big and Tall.
We gotta get JD to the Burlington coat factory.
So what it's snowing a whole shit ton today means in the immediate term is Voltaire! Your terrible sleep has been interrupted by Akil bashing on your door.
Jesus Christ!
Volt, I need your help.
What? Yeah, huh?
We need to shovel.
Did it snow that much?
Yes, and it's not going to stop today, so.
Ugh, awful. Do we have ice? Or do we have salt?
He just nods like, yeah, I still have some.
Okay, good. Alright.
Yeah, he hands you a snow shovel, and yeah, this has immediately become your problem.
Yeah, that's fine. This is fine.
This is not fine. We did not resolve our previous interaction with Akil, and now we are stuck shoveling snow with him.
I think it'll be fine. It'll just like I don't really know how to deal with the previous interaction, so we're shoveling snow.
Yeah, no, you begin the misery of shoveling snow. You slept in naturally, and there's signs that Akil had started to deal with this earlier, got fed up with it, stopped dealing with it, and then came out later to try and deal with it again, didn't want to, and made it your problem as well.
I mean, you know what? Akil is right for that. Akil is correct to do that. You humming?
Thinking about how my place is set up, I wonder if I'm just straight up snowed in.
I mean, like, yeah, do you want to check in on your half of the problem, JD?
We can slide down the stairs.
I vote yes. I vote we do quick. How is everyone dealing with this? I want to see if JD is snowed in.
Yeah, that's completely
because I think that's funny. I want to know what the joke is.
Yeah, no, we tune in with what's going on at the Blue Communion. You have opened the door to try and exit, and snow has piled into the Blue Communion.
Oh no!
The weather report didn't say anything about this much. I would have put a damn tarp up.
Did Tommy, like, sleep here last night?
Yeah, no, Tommy usually crashes around here just because, like, this place is open, like, the time that this place is open is, like, from, like, 7 p.m. to, like, 3 in the morning, so, like, yeah, he does crash here pretty often.
Uh-huh. Oh, this is, do we have shovel?
Do we have shovel? Yeah, he
No,
looks around at his jazz bar. No, we do not have a shovel.
What to do?
Well, short of a proper solution, Billy just starts digging at the snow.
No.
Yeah, maybe your little friend will be able to dig us out.
I feel very bad about making him do it by himself.
It's fine. He'll be rewarded for all of his effort.
I mean, maybe I want the reward too.
All right, get digging.
Okay. She gets on the floor and starts digging with Billy.
Outstanding.
Wow, this is cold. She says in an exciting tone.
Yeah, as for Matthew.
Oh no.
Well, Matthew, you've been designated snow shoveling. It builds character. At least that's what your father said before leaving for work earlier today, and not assisting in this process at all, though you will be compensated accordingly for your efforts. So hey, more sody pop, I guess.
Where am I? I don't see myself.
You're up here a ways.
Oh, I have to zoom out. Where am I? Legitimately, I cannot see myself. I must be insane.
Really? Here, hold on.
Yeah. Am I on the wrong map?
Uh,
I'm in his bedroom.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Wrong one.
Okay, there I am. I got sent to hell. My soul got knocked out of my body.
There you go. Now you are on the correct map. Your mom is also being particularly unhelpful. She has given you far more winter gear than is appropriate for the task that you're doing. You are exceptionally warm, though. You'd go as far to say that you are hot. This is hot.
Oh my god, Christmas story. I can't put down my arms. Oh god. He's going to, if his mom's not looking, he's going to try and take off at least a scarf or two.
How does she expect you to work in these conditions?
I don't know. Shush. Shush. We're not thinking bad thoughts about her.
She hasn't even taken the tree down.
We'll help her with it later.
I think she would have asked if she wanted you to help her take it down. I think she just wants it there forever. She's stuck in the past.
Hey, you take that back.
No.
Bitch. Miserably starts shoveling snow as best he can. We should have just salted the frickin'. I told him we should have just salted the stupid walkway, and then we wouldn't be having this problem. And now I'm stuck at home because it's a snow day and it's.
Yeah, no. Your dad definitely invested in a snowblower too. It just broke and never got fixed.
Oh, for sure. Because everything he buys breaks, and I keep telling him, stop going to Home Depot. We don't need that.
So much shit he buys breaks, and so much of it breaks that he can't keep track of all the stuff that needs to get fixed.
It's all shoved into the garage too. The garage and the attic space, I'm assuming, have just become a treasure trove of junk.
Yeah, no, it's just full of garbage. You're sure that in no small part the Christmas tree is still down here because putting it back up there will be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but it's late January now. We're not that crazy. We don't have a second Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, you build some character for a while.
I don't like being a character.
Get some hair on your chest.
I don't want that.
And then Nox.
Yeah.
Nox, it's a beautiful snowy day for someone who doesn't have to do any shoveling because they live in an apartment complex where that is handled by other people.
Yeah.
You sit your ass down and play video games.
I mean, yeah, for sure, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god! Yay!
Now that we've settled the most basic state of play, here's for everybody at home. Here's how the game will be working from this point forward. Time will move forward in 4-day chunks in which everyone's allowed to take some actions. It's like Blades in the Dark style, you see. We only have so many chunks to save the world. We only have so many until New Year's, so ideally all of this time management will go towards a good cause. So, how are we spending our time, and what do we want to have a scene be out of it?
I look at you.
Yeah, grab someone, shake somebody.
You want me to grab and shake somebody?
Yeah.
I mean, you have my permission to shake Volt.
I'm grabbing my list. I'm grabbing my list.
JD also has.
All right. Well, since you're giving me free reign to start grabbing and shaking.
Yeah.
I'll shake JD.
Yay!
Also, someone pointed Someone pointed something out in the chat after she's like digging. She's like looking. Her hands are freezing, and she is pondering the idea of some nondescript lover holding her in warm embrace. And is at that point she realizes, oh fuck, I had a flamethrower. I had a flamethrower.
You know, after you remember the concept of impromptu flamethrowers, dealing with all this snow and bullshit becomes a whole lot easier. The problem gets settled in timely fashion. Well, that was a stupid problem.
She looks at him with her impromptu flamethrower. Stupid problem, fun solution. I hope you will not question why I have this.
I think I will do you the service of not interrogating that, yeah.
Thank you.
Love you, Tommy.
Yeah. He looks at like all of the water that's now pooled on the floor though. Yeah. I gotta find a mop or something.
Sorry.
It is what it is. Well, now that you're done being snowed in, you got any plans for the day?
Oh, I do. Hold on, let me check. Pulls out her list, thumbs through it.
Ooh, I'm also very curious about the day's plans.
We could, I could. Well, we do need to bring you home.
That's true.
Or at least call Matt. At least call and let him know that we have you, one way or the other. I have learning how to build sauna. I have building sauna. I have.
Tommy pokes back up from behind the bar. What do you mean build a sauna?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
I mean, what do you mean? Why are you building a sauna? Where are you building a sauna?
Oh,
he like gestures around. Here? You're not building it here.
Oh, no, do not worry, Tommy. I am not building it here. I understand that would be an obstruction of this lovely establishment.
We simply do not have room.
Of course. No, I would never dream of it. Yeah, I have other places to build such things.
Do you?
He squints at you. Like where?
The woods.
Pinches the bridge of his nose. Just the woods.
I mean, yeah, the woods.
Just some piece of land in the woods that you do not own, nor do you know who does own.
I mean, I assume whoever does own it isn't going to know about it because, you know, it's the woods.
Why are you building a sauna in the woods that no one's gonna know about?
Well, I mean, my friends are gonna know about it because I like my friends and I want everyone to have a good time.
Actually, no, let's roll it back a second. Why are you building a sauna?
Yeah, well, I was getting, I figure that, one must have hobbies. And, I find enjoyment in doing new things and learning new things. And I figure a sauna would be a lovely place to start. And because I will feel very accomplished once it is finished. And then, it is practically its own reward because then I will get to be in a sauna and kick back and relax and enjoy my, the spoils.
You can just go to a sauna.
Yes, but, again, I would like to learn new skills.
All right. I mean, if you put your heart to it, I guess I'm not gonna be the one to stop you. Though I do have some concerns.
And you are free to voice them.
All right. Let's start with how are you going to source materials? How are you going to get the materials there? Do you even know how to build a building? Do you know how a sauna works?
Again, that is why step one is to learn these things. From what I've gathered so far, my strategy will be mostly pallets. They will be easy to acquire since they are the very worthless objects to most people. But one man's trash is another man's treasure. She waggles her finger.
Very thrifty.
Mm-hmm.
He's still just sort of taken aback, like, So like of all things, a song like I get that like it's a thing that you can enjoy the reward of once you're done with it, but like where did this idea get planted in your head? Is it in Fight Club or something?
Oh, no, it's not in Fight Club. I don't know. Like I said, I could just go to a sauna. I have heard about them. They sound nice.
Okay. He just accepts it. He accepts that as the answer in its entirety. Alright, you want to make a sauna. Well, I mean...
I figure it is also one of the more practical and safer things on my to-do list.
What else is on there?
Becoming a wrestler. I suppose learning to sing or play an instrument would be the safest, but
yeah, that shit takes time though.
Yeah. I suppose everything here does take time, except for the wrestling part. I'm pretty confident that I'm already powerful and large.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd be able to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
He stops and thinks, like, what's harder, building a sauna or learning an instrument? Surely learning an instrument. Well, I guess best of luck with that. I'll keep my eyes peeled for any pallets, I guess.
I appreciate the support a lot.
No, of course.
No, really, I understand that I can be a handful.
Yeah, but I didn't take you on because I thought it'd be easy. Though I did not expect the challenges that came with you, if I'm being perfectly honest.
And again, I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll show your appreciation by getting out of the way. You're standing in a damn puddle.
Oh, okay.
You track water onto the carpet.
Oh no. What a mess. She like takes her shoes off and then walks back and then wow, cold, puts her shoes back on.
What are you doing?
I'm trying not to make more of a mistake. I will simply leave.
That seems like a fortuitous option.
I don't know, Billy. What do you want to do today?
What do I want to do? Gosh, I'd like to run.
Probably hard to do with all this snow, right?
Oh my god, I would love to run in the snow.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Suppose we could
detour on whatever you want to do today. I'm game, but like find a large snowbank to throw me in.
Okay, sure.
Make sure there's not like a car or something in it, though.
Oh god. Yeah. Oh no. She's imagining it. She's imagining and she's clutching her head and she feels oh so sad thinking about that.
You're bombarded with images of throwing Billy against a car.
Oh, she looks devastated.
Inside JD's head.
Ha!
Oh,
Funny. Slapstick.
Oh, I would agree under normal circumstances.
Fucking Mind Ghost is Garfield.
Oh.
I love the Mind Ghost.
Well, I don't think we'll have a good time trying to work on sauna in snow. And
No,
so,
that seems unlikely.
So none of those things.
Oh, you know what? You know what might be practical?
Yes. No. Tell me.
If I have any knowledge from the future, I would assess that it is currently a pain in the ass to deal with all of this snow. I bet Volt is doing that right now and would not be hostile to some assistance.
Oh my god. That is a great idea.
All right, Snowbank first, and then bother Voltaire.
Okay.
Jesus.
She does a stupid like victory pose and then starts running.
Phenomenal.
Go ahead, Soup.
Dear Delilah,
And then whoever
I mean,
sings
yeah, may as well
next.
I mean, like, let's roll with that ball. Why not? Unless anybody else has snow day specific activity they want to engage in.
No. It looks at this.
Perfect.
I don't think that makes sense now.
Nox remains inside and plays video games.
JD, Volt and Akil are shoveling and angry.
can we say that she got some food for that? Got some food as well.
Oh god, everyone's dealing with a lot of snow right now. I don't know where's
True.
open.
True.
You thought about bringing them food, but were unable to do so.
She also
Thwarted
doesn't know-
by snow.
she also just doesn't know places here, so I think she like tried the pizza place and tried the ice cream place, and those were the two places she knew about, and then gave up. Defeated.
You made a real mistake going to the ice cream place, because now your mind demon won't stop shouting ice cream at you, even though it is freezing out.
Mhm.
Is this one of those ice cream places that is only open when ice cream is a reasonable thing to have? Or is it actually open?
So I would say that we're in New England, so it's always open.
Yeah, no, okay, that's fair. That's understandable.
And JD barrels towards the shop wearing her normal outfit.
I can't. Volt can't say anything. He doesn't know. Do you think he has like winter clothes?
Mhm.
You're looking at the
least
wrong, sir.
He at least has a long sleeve shirt
That's true. He at least
And is
has like
wearing-
layers on.
and has layers. JD doesn't even have a bra.
You love her.
God, speaking
Yeah, no,
of frosted tips, Jesus.
She slides in and immediately goes in with a "Hey, gang."
Akil turns around and sees that someone is addressing you, Volt. Oh, this is a friend of yours?
That there's a stall as he considers that. Sure.
Excellent. Help shovel. Akil gives you his shovel.
She salutes. On it, boss. It's what I came here to do anyway.
It is.
Yeah, I figured you needed help. Well, Billy figured you needed help, and I thought it was a great idea.
Hey man, you didn't have to out me like that. You could have took the credit.
I try not to lie when I can.
Akil goes inside to procure the,
Fucks off.
and now he doesn't fuck off. He goes in to get like the salt bucket. Now that you've made like decent enough progress where salting the ground actually is like
matters.
sensible.
Yeah.
And besides, I'm still here helping. That is still valiant, even if it was not my idea.
Very true. Highly true fact.
Mhm.
Bolt, you look at Billy, who's covered in a suspicious amount of snow.
Did he run in the snow?
Sure.
Okay. He's like, I'm not going to address that short. I'm gonna believe dog ran through snowdrift with.
Yeah, we did a little bit of detour playing around.
That makes sense.
But you were still a top priority.
Mm-hmm. She is working
Needed.
while talking.
Your fault is like you don't have to do that.
No, it's okay. Again, I came here to help. What am I going to do? Come here to do nothing?
He kind of like he's like because Volt is like waiting for the. All right, so anyway, I need something.
As you're waiting, strictly speaking, it would be perfectly in character for any of your companions to show up here and just not do very much of use. We don't need to vocalize that thought, but just historically, they haven't been terribly helpful at this location.
They didn't bring Susie here. I was like, yeah, but usually people want stuff. So that's it? You're just here to help shovel? You don't need anything?
Well, no. I figured you needed help.
Oh.
I already cleared out my snow problems.
Oh, your door is under everything. I'm remembering, like, oh, you probably got stuck.
I had to use some pretty strange techniques, and to cut the story short, the floor is now a bit wet, and I left my good friend Tommy to mop it up, but he told me that it would be better if I left anyway.
He was nicer about it than that.
I mean, he was. He was. I am giving him bad light. I am sorry.
Do I ask what you did?
Akil just sort of shoves himself past you too.
Thanks, Akil. Love you.
And I guess to remain vague, because I'm trying to. I melted it.
Vault is like reasonably that would mean that they like put a front of go away. But also he's like, I feel like that's not what happened. But I'm just not going to go any further. He's like, you know what? I accept that. I accept that as the case. And Vault, least social man you've ever met, does look at Billy and is like, how is Billy? he's trying, dude. He's making an effort.
Well,
I'm doing good. Thanks for the inquiry. In all of my running and playing and having fun, I haven't noticed anything particularly suspicious, which is nice.
Well, that's good.
Yes, it is. It is a good day.
And as like another positive note, it seems that whatever caused that first creature from the blur to latch on to you was an isolated incident. Doesn't seem like anything else got to you.
He looks at Billy like, what do you mean by this? I mean, I don't have another one, I don't think.
No, you don't. I'd probably be able to smell it on you. Which means that, hey, that was probably only the one rumor about you.
Very interesting that he had any rumors.
Yeah. Vault, like, agreed.
I mean, like, Billy dog shrugs. People talk. I'm sure somebody got a glimpse at you and got the wrong idea.
I guess that's fair. If it were me, I would go crazy wondering what kind of person would think so much of me that it caused a demon to want to become me.
I mean, you gotta think about it like this, right? Whoever caused that to happen probably didn't mean any ill will. It was probably just like the conversation that they had with somebody that day.
Oh, for sure. I don't know. I just find these things interesting.
They are interesting and horrible.
So I've been told.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. He finally, he looks up from shoveling and finally...
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry that this happened to you.
A tank top.
I finally notices.
Yeah, mad picture of woman doing math. It's like...
She is in the zone.
She is in the zone, but like even someone as resoundingly unempathetic as you, Volt, you are able to notice that she
Yeah.
is definitely getting red in the "I'm cold" kind of way.
Yeah, he stops for a second and like leans on the shovel.
Hmm?
How
Nika.
long? Hello. How long has it been since you
Tilts her
woke
head.
up? I guess. He's like trying to be like, how long since you got dragged onto the beach and out of a box?
Woke up? I mean, I woke up today.
No. You don't have a coat, do you? Or
No.
like anything to prepare yourself for the winter at all?
No,
Okay.
I am just toughing it out.
I don't. It's like that's... You could get sick as hell.
As far as I'm concerned, I am from Russia, and what I know about Russia is that it's cold there.
It's true.
It's true.
I figured I could just, deal with it.
Billy looks
Look at
over at you,
her, like-
Volt. Do you have like an extra coat or something? Tommy didn't have one.
He sighs because the answer is that he probably does. But there's like a more depressing answer under. Yeah, hold on. He,
You don't have to. Oh, he's already gone.
he's gone. You've lost him. And the depressing answer is that Volt never properly unpacked any of his, like, living out of whatever he moved into this house with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you have like a coat somewhere. It's just like, you fuck if you know where.
Fuck if he knows where, and it's probably just like still in a suitcase or something.
Mm.
JD's gonna try to work overtime to really plow through this while he's gone.
Okay. Let's consider the possibilities. Where would we have left a coat? Presumably it's in a suitcase where it was packed up previously, but it has also gotten cold here before. The heating doesn't always function. It's entirely possible that you took one out but don't remember.
Yeah. He like looks around, and I see. My brain is like he's probably got one of his shitty suitcases stuffed under his desk.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
for sure.
For sure,
Hey.
he's like
No, you have like a shitty suitcase stuffed under your desk in a spot to keep you from accidentally hitting the power strip and turning off all your shit.
Hey, real quick, I'm so sorry I have to do this. I left my OBS open. I left my OBS open, and I just got a donation.
Oh, right. He said he was gonna do this bit for fucking Didi. God damn it.
Yeah. So thank you, Dee for the 20 gifted subs.
what the fuck?
Fucking Didi.
We can keep going now. So sorry.
It's important. It's important.
Didi.
Thanks for the gift.
Very cool.
He scrounges around in this fucking suitcase. Locates probably not even a proper dog.
Yeah, no.
I don't think this man owns a winter coat. He just has like other clothes.
Yeah, no, you just have like multiple like dumpy jackets that like you wear over each other when you like need to bundle up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pull it out and your mind ponders for a moment. Is it really the best impression to give her one of your lousiest jackets?
Dog, it's like alright.
Surely we could go through at least some small level of effort to not hand her a lousy, stinky jacket. Strictly speaking, the
guess I
social
can
gains from doing so would likely outweigh the minor inconveniences of having to go through the trouble of finding a can of Febreze or something.
No, we can. He's probably gonna have to wander up. Does he have? He probably does have cans of Febreze. This is a man.
Yeah, no, like you
Yeah,
don't,
he absolutely does.
you don't clean. You just like spray shit.
He cleans, but it's like when he's. My brain is like it's when he's manic.
Yeah, no, like once every like 4 months when he notices the smell, it's like Febreze.
Every once in a while, he enters a fugue state and does some amount of human things. But that has not been. Laundry has not been recently. No, that's true, because he did it after he did his laundry. He did some.
Oh, yes, that's true. You did. You did some.
The existential crisis did spur him into some kind of a frenzy. So he does have some things did get clean.
Let's go. Perfect. Yeah, you take out a ruddy jacket and are like, oh no, hold on, I have a better one because I did my laundry for once.
It's my laundry after I almost experienced ego death. Sweet.
Perfect. It seems that incident has paid off dividends.
She gets a. Yes. Yeah, my near existential erasure has paid off for all of us. There. Here you go. You get a, like, old hoodie with some kind of, like, tech pun on it. Probably from.
Oh, yeah, no, you get some hoodie from, like, some niche computer convention from a state that you don't even know the name of, JD. It's got a picture of the state on it, but you don't know which one it is.
It's like a reference for, like, 2 people in existence on it. That's what you get.
JD holds it, and she has, like, a look of, like, wonder. And like you can't tell. You assume that the tears are from it being so fucking cold. And she puts it on and she goes, "I love it. Thank you so much, Volt."
Yeah, I have a clear vision. It is it's a hoodie that on the back it says "Ask me about my magic cookies," being both a tech joke and a weed stoner joke.
I love the design of the thing. Very lovely. I'm not familiar with all of the symbols, but you know, I'm sure they mean a lot to you. I am honored that you would give me such a prized possession.
It's like it's just a hoodie. Don't worry about it. Although you should probably get some stuff for the winter.
Oh, totally. I just haven't. I did not come prepared.
Fair enough.
Smell bad.
She smells the hoodie.
It does smell pretty significantly of man, but it's clear that an effort was made to not have it be the stinkiest piece of shit.
Not bad, just lived in.
Bad.
If you say so.
Don't mind, Gremlin. Love you, Gremlin.
Sorry about that. No, you know, I'm sure you're also having the thoughts of the demons.
So yours, like, argues with you a lot, huh?
I suppose. I don't know. We have different opinions, but, you know, I tried to make it work. We're a bit of an oddball couple, I guess.
Okay.
Not odd. Me, cool.
Oh, certainly, but you know, I'm not talking about you being odd, or just our dynamic.
Me, cool. You, okay.
Thank you. I think you're cool too. I also think I'm cool, and I think that's good enough for me.
Okay.
Goodbye. A very silly thing they are. I guess they prefer the term cool.
Okay. It's like-
How about yours?
mine's okay. I think it's
That-
anxious.
That seems to be an acceptable assessment. I wouldn't rate myself too terribly highly either. I have some concerns about hers, however.
Okay. I think mine is anxious. He says. It's like, I think mine has anxiety.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. She like gives a thumbs up. Hang in there, buddy.
I wouldn't
does he hear
personally
me?
call it anxiety. Rather, I'm just burdened by choices.
Okay.
There's much to consider.
So you've said.
So, he's like, so what are you concerned about?
Hers seems like a bad omen.
What does that mean?
Yeah, it just sort of shrugs. That's just the feeling that I get.
Noted.
Hmm?
Is it important
thinks
to
for a
note
second.
that like JD does openly converse with hers and fucking Volts is just instant?
Yeah. You know, JD has to actually stop and talk, whereas Volt gets to have as long of an exchange as he likes with his in as short a time as possible.
So he's like, all right, actually, I'm following this line of questioning. Assuming that these are like Balto, he says.
Yes, the brave snow dog that Billy is accompanied by.
Billy's ears perked up at Balto. He was having fun booping his nose in the snow, but now you have talked about his special boy and have his attention.
Oh, I'm so happy for Billy.
JD's still working while we're talking.
Yeah, they're going because if the Vault is like, if I'm seen not shoveling, Akil's gonna get mad and he's already freaking out, and I don't know why, and that stresses me out. So have you seen yours yet? Have you been able to manifest it? I guess.
No, I mean, I guess the dark shadow. I guess a dark shadow has loomed over me a couple times.
Sorry, I heard you say Balto. Did you need him?
Not immediately, no.
Actually, as you look at Billy and the topic of Balto floats through your mind, you can't help but wonder if Balto talks with him.
Does
Oh god,
does your guy speak to you?
He is a dog.
yeah. So are you though?
Yeah.
Mine does not look human. From the shape I've gathered.
Oh, interesting.
It
Yeah,
speaks
no.
to me pretty freely.
Balto just kind of barks.
Okay, so there is like dog to dog communication going on.
I find words are a lot more helpful, personally.
Unfortunate. Balto speaks Alaskan.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Doesn't know the dialect.
Vault thinks, and also he's Vault has a lot of thoughts about Topaz right now, but he's thinking.
You
haven't
seem
been able to
bothered.
manifest. Bothered isn't the right word.
Okay.
He's thinking. He's sorting through thoughts. And actually, it kind of made it seem like it would solidify in its own time.
Mm-hmm.
Akil approaches like, hi.
Hello?
Hello. I am JD. I don't think I caught your name.
Right, this is JD.
I'm Akil. Thanks for your help. He sort of gestures inside. Do you want to warm up, or?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, he glances down at the dog.
Notably the same dog that keeps appearing with different people. Vault said belonged to the... No, God, what did Vault say? Said the teacher was watching the dog because they couldn't figure out who the dog belonged to.
And
And the
Akil
dog keeps coming back.
Akil's like, he can't help but suspect that, like, you're trying to stealth get him to adopt this dog, which is not going to happen.
It's also not the case.
I mean, like a reasonable line of thought and be like, well, this one's here now. Maybe the dog belongs to this one.
This one desperately
No one-
wants to
no-
adopt the dog.
No one would ever fucking think that the dog belongs to JD for cosmic reasons.
For cosmic reasons, that's really sad.
The cosmic joke is that JD can't have this dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys head inside, and yeah, you have to deal with the snow again on and off throughout the day. And because Akil keeps hovering around you, you're not really able to make any more headway on the sort of deeper topics you'd like to discuss.
JD comments that she thinks his hat's really cool.
Akil should say Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Thanks, Akil.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh no.
Is it like because you guys don't
sugar
work
honey
on
iced tea.
Tuesday? Is it like you guys don't work on Tuesdays, or like?
It's not that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just like stirs a hot cocoa. Is like, we're open on Tuesday.
All
Like,
right.
it just doesn't elaborate on what the hat means.
Mm.
What is wrong with you?
You know him like sort of well enough to just your working theory is that like this is his idea of a joke. He thinks it's funny.
I mean, it is.
All right.
Love you, Akil. Thanks, man.
So if there was no other snow business that needed to be done, time moves forward.
Time.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Time. It's still
longer
snowing a
snow
bit.
day. No longer snow day. They got a snow plow in.
Yeah, no, they got the plow in. Everything has been ruined.
No, my sanctuary.
Everything
Your
is
beautiful
gross now.
sanctuary. Yeah. Matthew,
Yes.
school is in. That said, it's lunchtime right now, and you are by yourself, as you like to be.
I am in my normal outfit.
You're right, that is your normal. Hold on,
I would never. I would never
never.
break. I would never break dress code. I would die.
Yeah, no, that was slanderous to even imply as much. Sorry, hold on. I have to get your uniform.
Gotta make a rollable token.
Ta-da!
There you are.
Ba-ba-da-ba. I move back a seat. Yahoo!
Yahoo!
This new Matthew's much cooler.
This new Matthew's much cooler. He likes this view out the window. I know.
Finally.
New Matthew, ego death.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Cooler
no, he's got
Matthew is looking over.
he's got his homemade lunch that he makes. It's like an assortment of like different dried fruits and other healthy things.
You know, you're enjoying some personal time by yourself.
And nothing could ever ruin this for me, you know?
At some point while you were enjoying your personal time by yourself, she slunk in. I said, Matthew.
Alright,
I thought I told you no.
She slinks into the chair. Oh, you might have rebuffed me, but your friend settled the score.
He chokes. Fucking what?
Your friend, the Miss Private Eye, she felt that my fee was more than serviceable, so we're square.
Kill Bill sirens play in his head. Auntie betrayed me.
So, I see you're sitting by yourself.
Yes.
She sort of rests her hand against her face as like she's got like her elbow on the table. Now, let me ask you something. Does that sort of loner behavior lend itself to someone who's spoken of fondly by the rest of the student body, or someone who's seen as a weird loner?
He, like, puts the cap back on his food. He's not gonna be able to finish this. What do you want?
I want to help. She just sort of like throws her hands out in over the top gesture, and I am helping, just by being here.
Internally, it's like, God damn it. Yeah, I can't argue with that. This sucks. This sucks objectively.
Look, let's get right to brass tacks here. People generally find you a bit unpersonable, and honestly, I think that's unfair. Both to them and to you. People think you're impersonable because you haven't given them a chance, because you're trying to mind your own darn business too much.
Uh-huh.
And personally, I think you'd be a pretty swell guy to hang out with if only you gave them the chance and if they gave you the chance. But you're in the middle of this vicious cycle where nobody wants to talk to anybody else because you're sending out those bad vibes.
I'm literally just sitting here.
She shakes her head. You don't get it.
No, forgive me, I don't. I have just been sitting here. Ugh.
She sort of leans back as much as she's able to in these rigid shit desk chairs.
Oh yeah, it's not moving at all. You are just sliding down.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how you think it works, man. Like, if you only get what you give, and clearly you care that people aren't the, I guess the most charitable in their descriptions of you.
I failed to see what you get out of this.
Blink, blink, smile. I've been compensated. So here's what we're going to do right now. We're going to start with the first baby step in repairing your image. We're going to hang out, and I'm going to have all sorts of nice counterpoints to offer anybody who proposes the idea that maybe you're a stick in the mud who doesn't talk to anybody.
Fine. I don't think anything I can say can really sway you.
She smiles. I wouldn't be a good businesswoman if I just flaked out on my obligations.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? If it helps you, consider this just a trial run. If you're deeply unsatisfied with the results, then I'll gladly give your friend back half her money.
Now, see, that's kind of my problem with this. This is business.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She takes out her own lunch and begins eating it. It is a humble sandwich. I don't know why you seem to think that business and relationships are like mutually exclusive things here. We can be pals and it can be business.
Girl, you have just sat next to the most emotional person in the world. It's a very controlled expression, but it's kind of obvious he's a little gobsmacked at that. Like, almost offended.
Cat got your tongue?
No, I don't know how much I want to give you here.
She just smiles in the same way she always does. Why, you don't trust me or something?
You're trying to charge me.
I'm not trying to charge you. I did charge you.
Exactly, that's the problem.
She rolls her eyes. Do you get mad because you charged an electrician charged to do their job?
No, back up. Walk it back, please.
All right.
Friends do things for friends because they genuinely care about each other.
Mm-hmm.
The moment there's a monetary anything involved, it's not friendship, it's business.
She takes another bite of her sandwich. I get your angle. Really, I do. I just don't see it that way.
This is painful.
Personally, I think that people should be compensated for their time. If someone's helping you regardless of who they are, they deserve to get something out of it. And yeah, you might argue that friendship is what they get out of it, but friendship can't buy you a sandwich.
He considers that for a second. What she's implying here. Did you have to buy that?
She shakes it in her hand. Yep. Just like how your parents had to buy your lunch. Same difference. I don't like her.
Yeah, no, I don't like her either. This is weird, right? Like, it doesn't mean anything. Like, this means nothing.
I don't like the energy radiating off of her. This is foul.
Like, what's the point if it's just to make a couple bucks? Like, this means nothing.
Well, clearly the money means something to her.
Yeah.
She continues to sit there, smiling. And for someone who cares so much about friendship, you don't talk to a lot of people.
I'm just trying to get this over with.
You know, I bet there's a lot of people around here who would resonate with that sentiment.
I can imagine.
You don't have to imagine. They're out there, waiting to have a conversation struck up with them.
Like who?
Dude, it's a high school. Nobody wants to be here.
I mean, aside from that.
What, aside from all of the people in your immediate vicinity? Wow, you're picky.
No. Girl. He catches himself. Suzanne. I meant, like, aside from the whole high school sucks thing.
Everybody has to start somewhere, man. And you know how friendship works? The way that people make friends is you have any amount of people who all go to the same place a lot. the thing that they all have in common is that they're at that place. That's how you make friends. You go to the same place over and over again, and like, hey, maybe you think that place sucks, maybe you think it rules. I don't know. But if you keep expressing one of those sentiments to somebody, then you'll have the grounds for a fertile relationship.
Internally cringes at the wording. Ew. Fertile. Ew. I guess that's one way to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda looks up at the clock like his lunchtime almost over.
I don't want to be here.
Do you think
Make
she'll
her
scream, like,
leave.
jump out the window? Look out the window. How far up are we? How much snow is down there?
You're on the second floor, and there's not enough to cushion your blow. You stare wistfully out there. Suzanne just takes another bite out of her sandwich. You're not gonna make any friends just staring out the window.
Alright then, fine. You know what? We'll play your game. What do you do for fun, Suzanne?
Oh, what do I do for fun? Mostly I just end up playing board games with my brothers.
Oh. What kind of board games?
We do the usual gauntlet of dice games and card games, but she sort of hesitates for a second. It's like, but yeah, I'm particularly fond of backgammon.
I don't think I've heard that one.
You don't know backgammon? That is really normal.
Well, to be honest, I'm not allowed to play a whole lot of them.
She can't help but pull like a weird face. You don't get to play a lot of board games?
My dad's kind of uptight about some stuff.
About board games?
I don't know, he hears through like the grapevine about like something or other being in them, and then it's like, no son of mine will be caught playing that or whatever.
Oh, I see. Okay, he heard about like all that Dungeons and Dragons stuff and just assumed it was every board game.
I am explicitly not allowed to play Dungeons and Dragons, Monopoly, Jenga, Settlers of Catan, the one where you knock the where you knock the
Jenga is too satanic for him.
Damn, what the fuck Jenga do?
She can't help but smile. A smile that's like a lot more, to you at least, sincere than her usual one.
He heard
you should really throw that one around more often. That's funny.
Yeah, I guess it can be. I heard something about being able to make like an upside down cross or something with the piece. I don't know. I think you
can make an upside down cross with any pieces.
Yeah,
well,
so I've not really gotten to try a whole lot of them.
Well, if you're able to reconcile your feelings about business and friendship, I'd be happy to play a board game with you sometime.
Internally, this is tempting. Dangerous. Dangerous. I'll think about it.
Of course, offer's open.
Hmm.
And after that unexpectedly positive turn, you are able to sort of go away with this with even a remote amount of positive feelings towards Suzanne that are quickly pissed away as she starts talking about her strategy in Monopoly to crush all who face her.
Dear Delilah.
Fuck. I didn't find the right spot. Do it again. Yeah.
Alright. That leaves us. That leaves us with you, Nox.
Yay. Noxtacular.
Noxtacular. Nox. You're going through your business of your general morning routine, trying to figure out if you feel like going out and looking at cheating husbands again, as you so often are forced to do. Though, as you're pondering what to do with your time this lovely afternoon, you receive a knock at your door.
Oh. 1 second. There we are. What?
It's Harvey. Hey, you're a particularly organized sort, right?
I'd like to say so, yeah.
I could use a hand with something.
Oh boy. Sure.
Yeah, normally my editor is around to sort of help undo the catastrophes I create for myself vis-a-vis my organizational skills, but I've created something of a mess for myself, I'll admit.
Oh. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what to do today. I need to kill a little time.
Well, right on. This will kill a little bit of time then.
All right.
Harvey allows you into his apartment. It looks a lot like yours.
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
Yeah, so I might have been hitting the sauce a little bit too hard last night, and I might have thrown out more of my manuscript than was necessary.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you mind lending me a hand and seeing where drunk me might have thrown some of this stuff?
Well, sleuthing and digging through papers is one of my skills.
See, I knew you were the right lady to ask.
You weren't gonna go downstairs about it.
No.
Alright. Look, is this a bin first?
Yeah, that's a bin.
Looks here first just to see if there's an immediate answer.
Yeah, no, there's only food waste in there.
So you're keeping it separated, that's good.
Yeah, no, it's important. I gotta everything has to have its zone. That zone's for eating, and this zone is for working on my book and also getting wasted.
Oh, that's what you meant. Let's use all the fucking papers everywhere. Okay. You wouldn't have crumpled the ones you enjoy, right?
See, I would assume that, but like, drunk me, he's got different tastes. He's basically a different guy.
Fun. Alright. Grab some of the corner ones, the corner wads.
Yeah, now you grab some corner wads and you notice that some were stuffed behind the couch. Fortunately, your delicate, slender hands allow for easy retrieval of discarded papers.
Lovely. Yippee.
Harvey sees the ones you pulled from the couch and immediately like goes over to you and grabs those ones, looks over them again. No, those are crap, and stuffs them back there.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was sober Harvey.
Okay. Where else was sober Harvey having fun with these?
Yeah. Harvey Harvey walks you through some of his mentality and his previous drunken escapades, and you're more or less able to figure out where all of his important papers are in relatively short order. So the reason for you to stay around out of obligation quickly disappears, and Harvey just elects to start shooting the shit with you.
Okay. There we go. Wasn't so bad.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Yeah. I really should get better at organizing. I mean, like, I've got a system, it just sucks.
I mean, whatever works. I'm sure you probably could have figured this out in enough time. How tight's the deadline?
I think it's pretty loose, but I live with my editor, so it's probably tighter than it should be.
So just before she got back then, huh?
Yeah. Appreciate the hand, though. You have earned yourself a trip with Drunk Harvey.
Okay.
grabs a couple brewskis.
Yeah, all right. Thinks about the time, thinks about the other. What fucking time is it?
Who cares?
I see. It's not gonna stop me. It's not like I'm outside like last time. It's indoors. It's okay. Whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
Fuck it.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
If I was worried, it'd only be if I was outside.
Yeah, exactly.
Jill's words are for later, for being presentable. I'm not even out there.
You're not even planning on talking to Jill today.
Not that I know when she'll call me.
But that is a downer thought for a square. And you're holding a beer right now.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. What kind's he packing? Cheap shit.
I have to weigh the options here, because Harvey thinks of himself as like an artist, high class, but he's also just like a total slum-in-it douchebag. I think what the compromise is that he has bought beer that is expensive and bad.
Of course he did. He's got a fucking couple IPAs in there.
Yeah.
All right. And not the
locally
ones people
sourced
give shit about. Yeah.
Locally sourced and very bad.
Always going all out with these, aren't you? He looks at the label, recognizes it.
And nothing but the best.
We'll ignore that.
Yeah, he starts nursing his drink and is like, so what do you spend your time on when you're not creeping on cheating husbands?
Got a new thing going on, but I've been around a couple of squares. They don't like talking about it very much.
They sound like losers compared to Drunk Harvey.
It's certainly not as fun. But we're getting so done. I've been looking into... It's gonna sound stupid. I think I brought it up before, but I've been looking into paranormal stuff a little bit more.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
One,
what?
It'd be fun just to see what the hell's going on and what's really going on behind things. I think it's funny. Two, I feel like I could probably make some money off of it.
You gotta be careful when you're looking into what's really going on behind things. You're either going to run into conspiracy types or just like actual government activity.
How bad can government activity be to awful sex?
I'll drink to that.
There you go. Yeah. Clink. I think I'd rather see the government than someone plowing as bad as possible.
right, I gotta ask, like, what's the expectation when you're looking into a cheating husband? Like, do you think that they've run off with like a stripper or like a coworker? Like, what's your assumption?
Well, I always check if they've had a sister that's hotter than them first. It's common. That one's the go-to. Anything else is kind of free game. I can't tell what these fuckers are doing most of the time besides that.
Damn.
I mean, actually, they don't have to be hotter than them. If they just have a sister, it's enough.
That is sad.
Oh, yeah.
I think of myself as a pretty miserable bastard, but I can't really fathom fucking up everything in my life in that particular way.
I don't think you seem the cheating type. So, you know, they're just built different.
Yeah, no, I'm not the type, and also, if I were to cheat on Jude, then she'd be on the news.
Oh, yeah. You don't make her angry that often, but I feel like I can hear you yell every once in a while. These walls aren't that thick.
Yeah, no, like she's got some fire to her, but like, yeah, it's usually fine.
I think that's good.
Yeah, and like, I'm a dumbass. If she's yelling at me, it's my fault.
She drink much?
Yeah.
Gotta hang with her
Yeah,
sometime.
no, when she gets back, she likes to lick her up and just sort of like lounge around, being like wine drunk or like get very touchy while whiskey drunk.
Oh, diversifying.
Yeah. Drunk Jude's pretty fun too.
I bet. Gotta hang sometime. I don't think we've actually spent too much time on together.
He sort of stops mid-sip. I think she'd hate you.
That makes sense. Oh, with the no, yeah.
Like, you know, like no shade or anything, but like you don't leave the best first impression all the time.
I've been noticing that more lately since I've been talking to more people.
Yeah, same. Once you become aware of it, then you really start seeing it.
Maybe I should work on that. If I can work on that, maybe she'd be open.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'd be so much easier than walking outside in the winter.
Yeah.
I'm not finishing by the time winter's over. I'm not fixing up by then.
Hey man, you all got projects, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
In that case,
while
tell her
you're
I say hi so it's a relatively nice impression if it comes from you.
Yeah, of course. While you've been chatting with Harvey, you notice that like you can't turn off your investigative eye very easily.
Uh-huh.
Like he's definitely starting to check out a little bit. Maybe this is just drunk Harvey.
Mm-hmm. Peek. What is? So he's loosening up a bit, or what am I noticing in particular?
He looks like he's spacing a little bit. Like he's looking and like maintaining conversation, but now it's like definitely shifting towards
drunk
like
Harvey can't be spacing out. This IPA tastes too bad. Hey, you holding up all right?
Oh yeah. I'm fine. I'm good.
You're not glazing over while drinking this, that's for sure. What's happening?
No, it's nothing. Just the mind's wandering. You know how it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well.
you've got all your plates that you spin. I've got mine.
Yeah, and then very adult.
Man.
Just complaining. Love this.
Yeah, no, just just complaining. It's like, yeah, no, like I've got all this stuff with the book that I've been working on, and writer's block is like a bitch. I'm making progress, but it is what it is.
Mhm.
And then like Jude's still like hounding me about that, and like a lot of times it's nice that like your partner is also like you're someone that you work with like professionally, but it comes with a lot of problems too. And like he sort of just like starts entering like a drone, like sort of a stream of consciousness drone. You haven't caught him breathing in a minute. He just keeps like going on about like the problems.
Fascinating. Well, I'm not interrupting.
No, of course not. You're nursing a shit beer.
It's interesting.
Eventually though, while he's droning, you catch like a quick glimpse of like his hand like tighten around his beer, and just suddenly, whoom, just like whips it over in this direction, and it just shatters against the wall.
Oh.
Sorry, I thought I saw something over there. My bad. Maybe we shouldn't have drunk Harvey here anymore.
Takes a look here, sees if there anything was going on where he was sitting, standing. Looks over there to see what the fuck that was.
Your eyes shoot around everywhere. You don't see anything. It all looks perfectly normal. Shit. Sorry. Thought there was like a rat or something. I get squirrely about small mammals.
I like that you said squirrely before that.
Yeah, no, I'm a real wordsmith. It's been nice hanging out. I think I need to lay down or something.
That makes sense. You take care, man. If anything going on, you gotta rest up a bit, even if you can.
No, totally, for sure. You are being actively escorted out at this point.
All right, thanks for the beer, Harv. You have one.
Yeah, no, of course. The door is shut behind you very quickly, and you hear him scramble back and start like dialing his phone. You can hear the tone through the door very distinctly. The relationship between truth and reality should be quite simple. The two words are nearly synonymous, after all. And indeed, this is quite often the case, practically speaking. Things are exactly as they appear to be. There is no great need for someone to debate the final score of a competition once all ruling debacles are settled. The final word on the matter says it's 10-0, so it's 10-0. Life moves on. The consequence is merely a statistic in a record book. There is no more game to be played, and any debates to the contrary are more likely sour grapes than anything else. The truth is, the game ended 10-0. The reality is it ended 10-0. However, were we to expand this concept beyond the accepted outcome of a game, would we find complications with this idea? If we were instead determining the truth of the delusions of a madman, would it really be so simple? If this madman spoke to you, desperation radiating from his very soul, telling you of the terrible fate he claims will befall him because of the outcome of that same ordinary game we spoke of before, would that change our view on the matter? Is the truth what we had thought it was? If someone believes something to be true, does that make it so? Of course not. 1,000 fools cry out. Someone would not burn to death simply because they believed their home was on fire. There is no stake to be placed in mere delusion. Truth is absolute. Reality is absolute. I would advise against maintaining a definition of truth that is so limited. For what a cruel thing it would be to tell a man who is burning to death that his pain does not exist.
Fucking guy. Yeah, it was one of those.
Well, that was uncomfortable.
Well, no helping
But
that.
you're not gonna let it bother you.
Looks at the IPA. I got Saran wrap. I'm not drinking the rest of this. Wraps it up, fucking shelves it. That shit's ass.
Indeed, it was.
One thing to snoop on others, not gonna snoop on my neighbors when they're so close. That's too close to home about it.
Of course, that is simply too close to home. You would never dream of doing such a thing.
Not now, at
Although,
least.
although for the rest of the day, you can't help but be extremely concerned about any and all sounds you hear coming from Harvey's apartment.
Uh-huh. Where's my board at?
You pull up your cork board.
Right. Let's I should have more pins now. I picked them up at some point, surely.
Yeah, you've got more pins.
Alright, let's get a little courtroom sketch of chill out. Okay, and she can get a circle around her. And then it should be PI with an asterisk. I can respect it. Kind of.
Perfect.
Let's see, who else have we been talking to? I need to get JD up. Yay!
Oh my god, yes.
I don't
is
know
your
what she
stuff?
smells like. I don't think I got that, so I'm not gonna write anything yet.
Yeah, you didn't get to hear about that, I don't think. Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
a kite.
Right. Okay.
You are a little buzzed from the terrible beer. Wow, a kite.
And then if I just drop a little string loosely from here. Yeah.
Fun.
Right. Okay.
Problem solved.
We did it.
Puzzle solved.
Your extremely fun time playing around with your corkboard is met with a gnawing voice in the back of your head. Idiot.
Oh. Whoops. Idiot. That's a new one. Dear Delilah?
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out how things progress from here next time.
Yay!
Everyone can get out of mute again. Yay!
Yahoo!
I hope you all had a nice time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Soup's still
machinations.
muted, so he's
Love our
dead to the
brain
world.
minions. Our
Oh, I
brain
didn't realize
ghosts.
I was muted.
Hey, what's up, Sue?
Hello.
You have any funny bits
Yeah.
for us?
No,
Okay.
no, I was actually unfunny and said a lot of offensive things.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That was
Oh,
very
no.
considerate of you to be on mute.
Yeah, no, I didn't think about it. I was like, I guess people just didn't like that I said all those racial slurs.
Yeah. No,
No, I
it's
didn't
not,
get any,
it's not a good impression now.
Yeah.
All right. Let me...
Chad, I hope you liked that. If you did, you should give us money on Patreon. Just a couple bucks a month gets you access to all of the lovely art that we have in the games that we run, and the money you give us there helps us keep bankrolling the artists whom we pay. So it's for a good cause. Also, we have a Discord. You should consider joining if you haven't already. It's our community hub. It's where the weekly schedule gets posted, and it's where people submit fan art. Speaking of, do we have some?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we do. And I need to
Wow.
grab that
We
fucking
do.
Imgur. I need to get there.
Wow, who made that Imgur?
Radio Communications made, I think.
Wow.
It's the Imgur. Yeah, it should be.
Hooray.
Let me know if I got that wrong. Yes?
Seems like you were right.
Yes. Okay.
Yay!
Alright, and then let's OBS. Let's switch screens. Yippee!
Yay.
You guys get to say it.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah. Yeah, this one's from Agata at the top of the
Thank
file.
you,
Who probably
Agata.
wasn't able to make it to the end of this stream.
Oh no. But
But hey,
Agata was waiting for this.
Yeah,
That's
that guy
true.
is unchained.
I hope you got everything you could have possibly wanted.
Everything you
Sorry,
wanted and
Agata.
more. No idea what happened on stream. Already made this. Okay. From local Matthew enjoyer.
Yeah.
Cringe ass.
Yeah.
Little cringe ass Nene baby.
Yeah. Love it.
From Evo Jelly.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Flowery people
pretty.
stand in sin. I haven't done flower things yet.
Yeah, we got poppies.
From Gray.
Itchy?
JD.
Made it just in time.
Yay, Nirvana babies. Yay.
Yay.
From Agata. Welcome to Adult Swim.
That's us. We were on TV.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah, the TV show.
Dear Delilah.
Christ.
They look so cute. I really
They
like the
do.
stylization.
They do look very good.
Dear Delilah.
You're very good at drawing pictures, Agata.
Agata's very powerful. I like the placeholder names. Thank you, local Matthew enjoyer.
Yay.
Very, very good.
Little.
Little.
Holding a little Susan in her hand.
You can hold my daughter for $1.
Oh, I'm just right.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
I
That's a
also I need to
steal.
draw attention to the vault. That's gotta be like the most greased up he's gotta be at once for it to look like that. Like, he's gotta be oiled the fuck up right now.
Oh yeah, straight up.
From Almond.
Yay.
Lots of pictures.
Lots of them.
Very good. Very nice.
Yay.
This is when Almond hasn't watched yet. I wonder if that's been addressed by now.
Hopefully.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, hold on. Let's
It
go back
has.
up to the other one. Rube says that Magdalene looks like she's on her smartphone.
It does look like that.
Very
Yeah.
true.
This is what I see when I pause my screen in Star Rail.
Looks like
Playing
she's on
Candy
a
Crush.
smartphone. Alternatively, looks like she's about to hand someone a tarot card and is really surprised that's what they got.
Yours is the cunt.
Oh,
You're the,
That's strange. You were
I
the
see.
other bitch.
I
you're
see.
the cowboy?
This card that speaks to you. It's. I can't reclaim that.
You made it yourself.
Matthew looking back like, is that bad?
From Bo Hello. Boob
Yay,
stretched
yay.
out, baby.
So sorry, Nirvana baby.
This is the reality
Nirvana
that's
baby's
going to
been through
happen to
some
the
shit.
actual thing. There's no way you could survive being warned.
So true.
From Ragdoll.
You like me?
Yeah.
Do you like me?
Why'd she ask this?
I'm terribly sorry. It's deeply unprofessional. I just had to know. Puts her hair behind her ear.
Chat, you should like try typing a little bit more when the beginning of the stream. Maybe you guys can hit her up a bit. I don't know.
Try flirting with her, chat. It will work.
Give it a shot. Tell her she looks pretty in 2 weeks. Come on. From any Huid?
Well, basically, I'm very small.
He looks about 2 years old.
That's true.
From Evo.
Yap.
Yap. So there's this thing, but I shan't say because they fucking won't let me.
Tinnitus
Don't
hissing
worry.
sound
A
effect.
lot of people might hate me. I'm kindness 1. It's to be expected. From Flower.
It hurt.
Jill.
Yay! Oh, Jill.
Jill.
Jill, you're
Absolutely
one of the
Jill
mandatory
Jill
characters
percent.
that tells my already coded how they are characters to stop trying to help people without permission. I've been told this several times when Lamp has been involved in things. I won't stop making characters like this.
I respect it.
The vault got opened.
The aquarium AU.
We were up
It's
in the
here.
middle of the night talking about aquarium age.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Aquarium!
It's fun to design AUs, alright?
Nox didn't make it, but I was told she might be a visitor. Or show up if there's legal trouble at the
She can't
aquarium.
work there.
No.
It's not allowed.
And I don't think she's a fish.
Oh no, the other vault.
Awesome.
Hey!
Gosh.
No.
Frosted tips, huh?
Frosted tips are here.
Hey man, nice Bible.
Oh no. My Bibble, don't look at it.
Oh,
Damn, your skin is so much darker. It makes me look like a ghost.
Can you please be normal about it?
No.
Please?
No.
Yeah, we're calling him Frank.
wow.
That's like a joke.
Wow.
I swear if he tells a single person about the dog.
This looks. That's Virgil. That's Virgil.
I need more power.
That's Virgil Devil May Cry. What the fuck, dog?
Don't worry about it.
That's either Virgil or that's Greed from Seven Deadly
I
Sins.
feel that. Yeah, I get this.
Yeah.
Where's your motivation, Matthew?
I'm motivated now.
Oh my goodness. The Agata piles.
What's happening?
Yay, students!
Yay!
Yay! We are
What the-
teens!
What the real Persona party should be looking like?
This is theoretically what would have happened if this was normal. If we weren't weird about it, like, yeah.
Bad news.
I love this, Suzanne. I saw this earlier and I went, wow, I didn't see this picture before. Where is it? I want to look at this, Suzanne.
We should cover her eyebrows with her thing more. This looks awesome. Oh,
Oh no.
local Matthew enjoyer.
He's been bonked.
Why?
Don't do
Why
that.
do you hate him?
Bonk.
Not
Nice
allowed.
to him.
Get
We
this
just met him.
idiot out of here.
We just met him!
Nice. This is
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
more,
other side.
more aquarium AU.
More aquarium.
The aquarium.
Yahoo! It was like 3 in the fucking morning.
Hmm?
Wow.
Flower.
Her.
Her.
Yay!
From Bo Hello.
Do you trust me?
Well, now that
Rock.
you're asking, I'm scared.
Won't you shake an old sinner's hand?
Oh.
Should I?
That
Should
movie
I
isn't real
literally? shit I say anytime I have an OC and want to show it to someone is the line, "Would you trust this person?" Made me laugh really hard when a character in universe is asking people out of universe, "Do you trust me?"
Thank you, Bob.
From Rube.
Yay!
The world,
Dog!
the world she wishes she could have. But no.
The world is cruel. And who is?
Little sad boy, little bitch, little depressed misery boy.
Can you
Little sad gay boy,
go?
little sad gay bitch boy.
Oh my god. Agata at Bolt.
I'm sorry, I gotta eat sex. There's nothing to be done about it.
From Evo.
The light always catches her glasses. She is so blind.
Yay.
Can't see shit, Captain.
From Flower.
Him.
Him.
Very good.
Him.
Miserable fuck coded.
Rube's poll to
absolutely.
show you guys got second place again.
Hey.
You
Like,
better
hilarious.
assholes.
Hangman, could you imagine? This guy wouldn't sacrifice shit.
He gave up a hoodie, dude.
Yeah,
He sacrificed his
yeah.
privacy.
From Rube noticing a pizza guy.
Yes, King, give us nothing.
And that he did.
I would have talked to him if JD walked up to the stand.
We'll have a chance to get pizza again, surely.
Surely.
You like it now, after all. From Bo, hello.
He looks like Lupin.
That's cute.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Wow.
Very good.
Wow. I think it's a rerun of this one.
It's cold out. I'll wear my jammy.
Thank you, Bueno. Thank you. From Rube.
The disparity of interaction.
These are your friends, Matthew.
These are your friends.
Maduka.
Being high schoolers
You gonna hang out with your
suffering.
friends, Matthew?
We your friends, Maduka.
From Evo.
No.
He's got a lot of brain fog.
Listen, he's having a time.
Mhm.
Volt is having a normal one.
Up from Almond. I guess Almond
Let's-
ended up watching because this was done live, I think.
Let's
Yay!
go!
Let this girl have a dog.
JD loves life.
From Fart Blaster.
Yippee!
Ugh.
Shrimp. Shrimp.
Yeah,
He's shrimping.
accurate and true.
And also from Fart Blaster.
Did you watch the sport ball game last night? Wow.
Love you tonight.
From
Average
Below.
The day in the life of a true Russian geezer.
Low of 4 degrees.
Yippee!
From Evo.
Ow.
Ask me
Aw.
about my magic cookie.
Lovely.
Beauty.
Very good.
From Method Whoid.
This funny little ego friend.
Michael.
Get him away from me!
Misery loves company, doesn't it? Look, if you don't like my ship art, just say it.
He hands this to you.
From Almond, a moment I thoroughly enjoyed.
It's so funny. Your dad thinks Jenga is satanic.
Satanic panic, baby! We are in it!
We are still in it.
have so many thoughts.
From Bo.
Aw.
Stands there cutely instead of stands there blue-eyedly.
Blutely.
From Flower.
The biggest, bluest eyes.
You don't think you spelled her name right? Probably not.
You didn't. That's okay, though.
And from Radio Communications made to keep track.
Yeah! I mean, he's gotta... He was a Malkavian, dude. He's gotta be Moon. What else could he be?
Oh.
I think there's one more.
Yeah, there's one more.
Okay. Refresh. You down there, buddy. Down there. You're gonna let me look. You're gonna let me see. You're gonna let
No.
No.
It's not down
Fine,
there.
here, it'll... Yeah, it's airdropped into the chat for your... Oh, no, there it is! Yay!
Feeling Noxtacular. Thank you, Evo. Thank you.
Feeling noxious.
After that fucking IPA, maybe. And that's the fan art. Thank you, everyone.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks everyone for submitting all that.
Oh, no, there was one more missing piece of fan art. It's
Fuck.
in the
Oh,
emitter now.
There's still another
There's
one?
another-
It got
another
missed.
one.
It
You
got
guys-
missed.
There was another one. It was a missing one. It got lost
It was a
in the
missing
sauce.
one. It got passed
All right.
over.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we have to
The
remedy
head
this.
count! The head count!
Quick! Fuck, where is it? Shit!
They said that they dropped it. Where is it?
I refresh again. Let me in. Let me in the building. Oh, actually,
I
I'm not
went to
even
get all
showing
of the
this.
kids in the bus!
Come on. Let me see.
Does everyone have their buddies?
Hello? Did we leave a child behind? We can't do this again.
What the fuck?
The missing child!
What image is that?
Where's the missing child? Where the fuck? Did you put it at the bottom? Did you shove it back where it was supposed to be in a very difficult way? Missing child? You know what? Fuck it. I'll open it from Rube. Thank you,
Where's the
Rube.
missing child?
Missing child. Hey.
Yay!
From Ragdoll. Thank you.
We're not gonna
That's-
have to make an incident report. Yay!
That's JD's a live streamer now.
Yay!
For the gifted subs.
Alright, and now that's everything. Thanks everybody for submitting all that.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for being here. You guys made this a fun time. I hope you guys had a good time.
Thank you for
Yeah.
another lovely session.
Yay!
Glad you liked it. And chat, thank you all for being here. I hope you liked it as well. And thank you for showing us your support however you do it, be it by giving us money, giving us fan art, or just being here at all. Your support, however you show it, means the absolute world to us. Thank you for being here this time, and thank you for being here next time. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Goodbye.
Toodles!